Again, every now and then OBS decides it's a funny guy, but it's been good for a little bit. It's been on its best behavior. What do I need to do still? I need to send out the message. Bracket commands is updated. Oh, I gotta fix the scoreboard probably. Yeah. Couple things. My glasses have not been sitting right on my face recently. It feels like they're always on like on a slight slant. Let me just do this real fast. Filthy Ladiva player. So true. Me when I'm a Charlotta main and have never touched Ladiva in my life. What the fuck am I doing? I'm doing this. I'm opening this up. Going over here. What's wrong with the diva, man? Why did you abandon us? Nothing. What did we ever do to you? Well, she's ass still. I got problems, man. They're gonna put me in jail. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Let's go on a Harihara. Kill. Hello. If I speak, I'm in big trouble, man. I can't tell anyone that I think that Charlotta's worse than Ladiva. They'll put me in the hole. That's the kind of opinion I don't think you're allowed to have in these streets. I gotta send this. We are gonna get started in 1 minute, basically right now, to be fair. Who's fucking on stream first? It's Kirigaki and Stumi. So true, bestie. At Kirigaki, at Stumi. We all on stream first, password Brawl. Updates the actual bracket link for people. We are getting started now. Please check Shalon's bracket. All of top 8 is all stream. Everything until losers, finals, winners, finals, and grand finals. Best 3. Yep. Okay. I think we're good to go. Backdash completely nullifies my game plan, but that's okay. Listen, it nullifies your game plan in the mid-screen. It's okay. It's okay. You can have wrong opinions. Damn. It's like that. Excited to see how Gallium plays? I'm expecting big slow zoner, but we'll see. I'm expecting big slow zoner. What's going on, bro? Alright, what else do I need to do? I need to open up. I gotta do the scoreboard, which currently exists. This is not updated properly. Thick slow zoning. Yep. Big meaty zoning, you know? Just like just plump full-bodied zoning, really. Just good old. It's too early for this shit, man. We literally just I'm not even looking at chat yet. Brick? What? What's wrong? What's wrong? It's always a welcome to Charlotta takes here in hopes they treat her like they did Percy and Kat. I feel like they've been trying to buff Charlotta a bunch. I feel like she usually has, you know, like a lot of changes in like number in most of the patches. They just never seem to go anywhere really. Brick Wino check-in ping. Oh, did I not put a tournament pings on it? I did it. I forgot. I typed it. I forgot to do at tournament pings. Yeah. That's a silly. You didn't put the ping on it? That's right. That's right. I forgot, dude. It's okay. I checked you in anyway. If you didn't check in, you got checked in. And if you're not here, I'll kill you. It's very simple, actually. Man, it seems like they keep trying to buff Charlotta and it just keeps like not working. I don't judge you, but do you really think Potato is worse than her, Brick? I mean, okay. With the caveat, who's the 1 seed? He won last week, so I gotta respect it.
Grabbed, comma.
He came in as Desley's replacement from Turkey, and he kind of beat that ass on Catalina, which is why he's seeded first this week. That's probably, you know, if I'm appealing purely to history, I probably should say, seed like you or JF first. But I was like, yeah, he won last. I got recency bias. Please no buffing Charlotta. I'll tell you. Okay, so I think yes, I do think that nothing, but I don't think it's because La Diva's like amazing or anything like that. I think both of the characters are not great. I am a lot lower on Charlotta than most people are. Is more so where that comes from, I think. I think I'm a lot higher on La Diva than most people are too, but you know, I'm like 4 spots higher on La Diva than most people are, and like 15 spots lower on Charlotta or something like that. I feel like a lot of people put Charlotta like somewhere vaguely in high tier, and personally, I don't get it. Personally, I'm not sure if that's because like I think she's like a decent matchup for La Diva, so I underrate her or something. But like I think Seox is really good, and he's like her best matchup probably. I think Potato's mid to mid tier. Yeah, I don't, but again, I think I am the odd one out on that certainly, right? If anything, I think you are kind of a down player relative to a lot of people's opinions. So me being even lower than you is something else, right? I put Charlotta in high tier because I'm Unk. That's fair. Honestly, like very valid. I respect the honesty as well. Okay, I think we're good to go. We're just waiting on Stumi to get here, and then we should be all good. Also, I guess Kiragaki's sitting on this side, so let me... What the... Wait, that's not Beelzebub. Vegeta? Didn't think people were that high on Charlotta? I feel like a lot of the times when I see people... When I see, like, random lists, Charlotta is usually somewhere in, like, high tier. I thought... Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm forgetting, but... I think a lot of it, personally, I think a lot of it is Zerom. It's not that she's like, she can't do anything, but I think a lot of it is maybe Zerom. Just being goated. We'll get unchecked on Lotta. I guess I'm getting fed to Yago. Listen, the open bracket's a scary place, okay? Just flip on him. He can't zone flip. What's he supposed to do, man? So, you know, he's got literally no counterplay. Simply hit the flip button and surely you will insta-win. I thought the general opinion was Charlotta was bad, but Zerom is OP. I don't think that's the general opinion. I think the general opinion is that, like, Charlotta's not insane, like Zerom's OP, but I think people also think that's the opinion here. Yeah, I think the general opinion is that Charlotta is actually quite good and Zerom is OP. He's not like, you know, no, I don't think anyone is saying anything like that Charlotta's like one of the strong, like, you know, top 5 or something like that, but I think the general opinion on Charlotta is that she's pretty good, apparently. That's kind of the vague sentiment I've seen, seeing like random people posting random tier lists and stuff like that. I'm just doing more leverless practice. It's fun. Rick fed me to full moon last week. I'm not feeding anyone to anyone. Like, if you're gonna be in the bottom half of the seeding, you're going to fight some scary people, man. Seeds like 1 through like 20 or something like that in this bracket are pretty spooky people, right? So if you're seeded like 29th, yo, you're gonna have a rough time. But yeah, I think I'm certainly lower on Charlotta than most people are. At the wrong Stumi or something? No, it's only the one. You coming? Question mark? Let's see if Stumi is dead or not. I'm 11th, so I keep getting duffed outside top 8. How is this done already? This can't be. I guess it has been 7 minutes, actually, now that I mention it. Just that we've been waiting on this Stumi fella for a little bit. My glasses have been like, I swear they've been like on a tilt. I don't know what that is. I think it's the little nose ridge things. I feel like they have not been sitting properly on my face. Stumi's online? What's happening? I don't know. I'm getting ghosted, man. I mean, the good news is that in 2 minutes you get a free W, Kira. So that's, you know, 1 step closer to top 8. Nice and easy. Nice and easy peasy. And then we'll just move on. Looks like hopefully this Desley Yomawari match finishes up, and then we have a couple of our stream matches ready. But his ass might not be here. This happened yesterday too. A couple people who just like register and then forget they register, I guess, or like oversleep or something. Maybe it's what happens when I That's what happens when I don't send the check-in ping, man. You're the person from Bub's Court. Playing Jita, by the way. So, like, probably doesn't deserve the free win, but they might be about to get it. Bub's Avatar, Bub's IGN. Grandmaster Jita? There's got to be some sort of treason, something like that. Like, not even, it's not, you know, it's not a Jita they're dabbling in. They got that shit in Grandmaster. Actually, is the Grandmaster threshold for Jita super low? I feel like Jita's pretty rare these days. Jita is just Bubs with a wig. Okay, well, first off, I feel like Bubs, if anything, Bubs is wearing the wig, right? He's got, like, the crazier, wilder hair. Jita GM is, like, 660. Wow. That is not very high. No one plays this fucking character anymore, huh? Mr. Brick, did you see the Fatal Fury prize? Yeah, I mean, not surprising, right? Like, for the same, like, it's... If the Saudi money is gonna fucking put Cristiano Ronaldo in the game, it might as well give us the fucking $1.5 million first place prize, right? We might as well get something, you know, so all these people that have been grinding fighting games for like 20 years, they can finally get, you know, like, yeah, good prizes out of their fucking video games. So we might as well get something. I'm glad that something good came with the Saudi money. We'll take that. You know, so like Goichi or something like that can win their world tour and be a millionaire. That's pretty cool. We'll see how it actually pans out, but any Versujas I can copy watch your chat? Theoretically, one of them was supposed to show up, but he seems to be MIA. So we're kind of waiting. There may be others later, but Sumi does play Versuja, doesn't he? I think so. I'll just switch up with Ronaldo and Ganachi. Ganachi generally looks like a character that had a lot of love and detail put into him. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was ever a switch up. I think it was more so, like, I mean, Ronaldo was like, at first it was like, well, he's famous at least. Who the hell is Ganachi? But yeah, the characters themselves, Ganachi just seems to have a lot more, effort put in. Stumi does play Sussy, yeah, but also, I mean, it's more of a, you know, Ronaldo did some Sussy Baka stuff, let's just say. Whereas Ganachi's just like a guy. It's like, while it was weirder at first, that, like, you know, for a lot of people anyway, he's just a guy. I know he's famous probably in Europe or something. Who's Common Rat? I don't think this is Stumi. Okay, I don't think so. Ronaldo makes way more sense than a goddamn DJ. I don't think either of them make that much sense in a game with, like, this many characters they could put in. But yeah, I think it ends up that, like, Ganachi is, like, a weird, funny, like, surprisingly technical joke character. And yeah, he really likes the franchise, IRL. And, like, Ronaldo's a rapist. So, you know? So there's a reason that probably the people eventually switched up. They were like, you know, I like this Ganachi guy more, like, you know, for many reasons. There, you know, there's a give and take. I don't know, like, I'm kind of weighing those two. And I don't know, like, somehow the scales ends up tipping in, they added Belial to Fatal Fury, yeah. They put real life Belial in Fatal Fury. So, like, I'm not too surprised, personally, that people ended up liking Ganachi a lot more. Ganachi's made with a lot of love, you can notice it in the animations, yeah. Ronaldo looks like they didn't put much effort into him, well, they probably don't have to, right? For the people that's gonna sell, like, his very presence is gonna do it, right?
Get grabbed, comma, nerd.
Shade Teal, thanks to the follow. Also, that's a free dub, I think. For Kira, it's been, I mean, Stumi just straight up is not here. So congratulations on your win, Kira. You may leave, go play your match with Full Moon now, I guess. Good luck on getting to top 8. Decily and Greg time.
Nerds.
Greg. I'm not following on Twitch, so true. Alright, let me at both of these fine fellas. So that's Decily. Let me get Greg in here. Oh, he's already in the chat. Hello, Greg. Greg actually joined Brick Ball? Yeah. I've been playing Anil usually. Usually wouldn't, but since it's the last in a while, I went for it. This next week's will be the last one for a little bit. We should, I believe, we should be able to hold, I guess it'll be the last, this will be the last normal one for a while, though. Next Wednesday, next Thursday, we should have Brawls, but they probably will be, the next open bracket might just be some, like, full Lunalu shit or something like that. And then I'm off for 2 weeks. Of course, Decily is Common Rats, that's right. Let me switch up the overlay again. Decily and Greg. Broken ass Anila versus poor bottom tier Matera, man. What are we supposed to do? Desolely fighting an uphill battle. About to be a pincushion? Gapped, I fear. We good to go? Yep. By all means. Get to punching each other in the face. Gonna be curious to see some good sheeping. I still got one game against Yago's Nier. Yago's playing Nier. I called him not a Nier player, and he brought it to the tournament. 6xh go bird. I suppose so. Got that. I suppose so.
I thought about pouncing while you were asleep, but I'm not a big fan of an early finish.
What is happening? They added female Belial to Granblue?
Believe in victory. Battle.
Where are my yips at? I ran into Yago and Paragon last week. Yeah, Paragon is usually certainly a bit of a minefield. Like 50 games against Greg last night. I'm starting to think Anila ain't so bad. I mean, I'll tell you, I think I just don't, on the bottom half of the game, I feel like I don't agree with fucking anyone. Because I'll tell you, you know, on the conversation we were having earlier, and I think Anila's better than both Ladiva and Charlotta, personally. By at least a little bit. Ow, 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 ow. Sure. He's dead as hell. Anila's better than Ladiva, yes. I don't know about Charlotta though. I mean, I don't know if Charlotta's better than Ladiva, big dog, but again, I think I am alone in that take. Rare sight of Greg and Wall Brawl, yeah. Hiya. Sure. Simply faster hop, better person, I fear. Matera's 5U, just a better version of Anila's 2-2. Anila's everything, but I feel at the same time other characters just do better and better buttons. Yeah, other characters being like, you know, Catalina and Siegfried and shit, right? Which is like a different sort of strata from what we're talking about generally. There are other characters who just do a lot of what Anila does, but better. But they're like, you know, the best characters in the game, basically. What is Matera's 5U again? It's the Hop, right? I actually don't. I've never played her, but I'm pretty sure it's the Hop. It is? Okay, okay. Hello there. Yeah, the Matera penis explosion jail in the corner. The faster speeds on her arrows actually gave her a couple of pressure routes she didn't have before, right? I think like her doing mediums into arrows is like gapless now or something like that, right? So if the butterflies are up, you can't really do anything about it. I was pretty sad to find out how bad Anila Hop was. Yeah, I mean, like realistically, it serves as a safe jump machine, right? Like it just gives her all of her safe jump enders for corner routes, but like yeah, to use it in neutral or something, it's a little slow to try and like jump scare anyone who's awake. It's like a surprise option every now and then, but certainly quite risky. Was she ever bottom one? Well, she's never that bad. I mean, people keep telling me Anila is, right? People keep telling me she's at least in the, you know, 0-2 again. Oops, that's a scary time. Don't feel too bad about it. Perhaps you can get your revenge next week when they can't use any rising mechanics. These probably people actually put her bottom one before. I think it's not even an unpopular take, right? Which is truly, truly absurd to me. I used to have her like bottom 6-ish, and people would be like, why is Anila so high? When they looked at my fucking list. That apparently is why she's so high. People just focus on comparing her to every other all-rounder instead of the roster as a whole. Well, also, she doesn't compare unfavorably to a lot of the all-rounders, right? Like, really, the all-rounders she compares unfavorably to are, like, Catalina and Belial and shit. Which, again, you know, your favorite character, unless it's one of those, compares, unfortunately, to those as well. Doesn't seem that different than Jita to me. I mean, she's Jita with, I guess, Vegeta with worse meterless corner carry, certainly. Right? Probably a lot higher mid-screen damage overall than Vegeta. Told you. Vegeta has a better time in more matchups. Her fireball's worse than Vegeta's. Like, there's a give and take there. Vegeta is the footsie specialist? Yeah. Anil certainly does not have quite as flexible of buttons. Told you. I mean, Desley's pretty spooky. It happens. See ya next time. He says, dropping out of not just tournament, but life as a whole. Here's a better throw bait, one of the best U skills in the game, the shotgun. Yeah. Vegeta's 5U is certainly better than like her 2-2U or something like that. Their buttons are comparable. I think Vegeta's are a little more flexible, like you know, Anil has some clunky ones, but she does have some very good ones as well. Like her far L and her 2M and stuff like that are very good. Does your showed off a meterless safe jump? I actually don't know how I mean, everyone gets one off forward throw at the very least, if I remember correctly. All right, so cute boss and Gyokuron. Vegeta's are shorter, but better in more matchups. Neil has a couple stinkers for sure. Yep. Big insects. Now this is a Yu-Gi-Oh card. This one I recognize. Hello, big insect. Hi. Alright, so this is So Cute Boss and Gyokuron. You know my actual tag is also a Yu-Gi-Oh card? I actually don't know that So Cute Boss is a Yu-Gi-Oh card. The most vanilla monster? Yeah, it's like 3-star bug, like 1200, 700 or something like that? Big insect? I did not know that So Cute Boss was a what's it called? Was a Yu-Gi-Oh card? That makes sense. Brawling within the walls. That's right. Fairy versus Beelzebub. That's So Cute Boss, my favorite Beatrix player. Yep. When they're on the fairy now, they have to go back to an alter ego. So all the fairies don't know that it's them because they abandoned the cause, you know. So that's why they got to switch to big insects. Ow. So Cute Boss equals Succubus. Is this true? Oh, a little too early on the throw. Goddamn you, throw protection. My goat Kuran from Tillin or so true. Does Tillin stand for something, by the way, or is it a word in a language that I don't understand or something? Goat Kuran, indeed. Goat Kuran taking round 1. Till I nut, so true. Honestly, still better than Talk to Him. It's literally a meme from Latin America. What is the meme? What will be my arbitrary archetype of big creature? It's like, you give me like goat vibes. Like not in like the LeBron James way, like literally in like, you know, 4-legged herbivore chewing the cud kind of way. Bro's grazing, he's going livestock mode. The Terrace Throwbait with TK Era is so good, plus on block, counter hit launch. Yeah. All the Ghost Trick cards are based off demons and monsters, so cute bosses to play on Succubus. That makes sense. That tracks. Seems my morning confidence wasn't enough. 0-2, but I did well with the character I picked up 3 days ago. There you go. I'll be Anila Goats. Anila will be a lot less cute, actually, yeah, if she was running around with, like, billy goats instead of sheep. Or rams. It's a little fucking stupid ass Peruvian kid that dances for less than 30 cents USD. A traditional Peruvian dance, culture dance. He looks so funky, and the guy recording him says, "Eso Tillin, wow Tillin, a la mierda Tillin." I can't. There's definitely a swear in there. It became mad popular for no reason. I see. Sure. We like a good cultural meme, even if I can't understand it. Oh, good spot dodge to avoid the chip. I'll have to fight a GM and Excellion at the time of my life. Goats are cute. Yeah, but not quite as, I mean, not quite as much, right? Oh. With the 668, didn't get killed for it, but yeah, on chip. Tough. Few too many guesses gotta go right. Goats are ugly? I mean, not necessarily.
Believe in victory.
I don't know, I would say ugly.
Engage.
Yo, fight back. I mean, Fairy 2H could cover some of these Unisonic approach angles, in theory, but... Goat screaming meme would be a mod I'd install. Dude, spot dodging Karma hurts my soul, man. You gotta jump at that shit or roll at that shit if you're close enough. Me as my teammate, so I have to be biased. Oh, good spot dodge, good spot dodge. Just bought Relink for half off. Fun game, man. I never did S++ 0, but I did beat 0 at the very least. Fun-ass game, though. I mean, personally, I probably enjoyed it. Well, not probably. I guess I did enjoy it a lot more than I enjoyed Monster Hunter Wilds, but... What will Wall Brawl be next week? Ever seen a Damascus go? So I think the open one, I honestly don't have a fun idea. I think for the open brawl, we might just do like a Lunalu only or do some like stupid shit. I'm not sure. For the intermediate one, I think I want to do... I'm gonna post a link probably today, like right after stream, so people have time to organize this. But I think I'd rather have... I want to do like a 10v10 crew battle, where 10 people are intermediates and 10 people are masters. And obviously this is not fair. So I was like, what? So I wanted to put like basically, you know, how broken are the rising mechanics really, right? If we take all of the rising mechanics away from the team of masters, as in if they can't brave counter, they can't raging strike, they can't use any U skills, and they can't use any dash attacks, right? Would that be enough to level the playing field? Now the realistic answer is, depending on the masters, definitely not. I may very well also just remove their ability to dash entirely, because that's just not a big enough handicap, right? But I'll decide on whether or not, even then, that might not be a big enough handicap. But I think it'd be a fun idea. Masters will unfortunately still win, but, you know, at least, if we put enough leg weights on them, it might be kind of interesting, right? But so I think that's what we're going to try and do for next Wednesday. Again, next Thursday, I don't have quite as much of an interesting idea. We might just do, like, a Lunalu bracket or something. Raw Raging Strike anti-air, fully intentional, as always. See, you wouldn't be able to do that this Wednesday. Masters with 10-0 still win, but it'd be fun. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Just put me and J-Man H on the team, and it's yeah, like it depends. Master is also a very big. Masters is a very big gulf, right? So like it depends. I want to see what team ends up getting made, and I may put extra restrictions on just to make it fair, depending on what it is, right? Don't know if that would be so fun, to be completely honest. I mean, we'll try it out. So what's going on next week? What else? The thing I just said. All Masters just pick Percival and Catalina, and it's over. Have the Masters only use Vikala or Ladiva. The Masters have to Lunalu as well. I've done this with multiple mechanic restrictions, and ironically switching up between macro versus technical input 6XL is the hardest thing. It sounds fun. I think it'll be fun. Now, you know, there's a world where that shit still does not go very well. But at the end of the day, Masters can't use 6XL or something. Yeah, they can't use, the idea right now is that they can't use any, just 6XL is not nearly enough. Even all of this I don't think is nearly enough, right? But the idea is they can't use any rising mechanics. They can't Raging Strike, they can't Brave Counter, they can't use any U skills, and they can't use any dash attacks. I am heavily considering also saying that they can't dash at all. They just have to walk all the time. Now, even with all of that, I don't know if that's quite going to be enough, but I think it would still be a fun idea. Are all the still fun even if they win? Yeah. Which I think they probably, again, it depends on the Masters, but I think they probably still would. But I think it'll be a fun thing to at least try out and see. Maybe we try it again later with even more leg weights. You know? I think taking away the ability to dash is a bit much. I don't think so, brother. I don't think so. I think it might, I don't think so. I have won a full set in S++ as Avatar Belial with only heavies and throw. Right? And I'm not even that good. And that is not even my character. Right? So, you know, I don't think so. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, Nothing and Zen. Oh, by the way, Nothing, this guy's from, like, Turkey. So be ready. Prepare, you know, stand ready for my arrival, Worm. Prepare your, oh, hell nah, yeah. I wanted to warn you in advance. 250 MS time? I think it's gonna be worse than that. Stand ready for my arrival. Yeah, stand, like, the packets. Let's go Nothing, my favorite Ladiva trader. Why is he playing Ladiva into Catalina? Is he stupid? Why would he not play Potato, man? This is like the worst, this is our worst matchup, probably. I guess he's not a Ladiva player. He doesn't know these kind of things, you know. Stand proud, nothing, you were strong. PowerPoint match incoming? I will say, when I fought Zensi, Potato Cat is worse? There's no... What? Maybe? I guess. I don't know. I don't play Potato, but that sounds... Ladiva Potatoes, or Ladiva Catalina is really bad to me, it feels like. But, when I played Zensi, I had a pretty... Like, it was like 200 MS. Like, it was laggy, sure, but like, it was, you know, it was like 200 MS, like 2 to 3 rollback. Now, to be fair, that might be my internet doing some heavy lifting, but it wasn't that bad. It's been a bad matchup for Charlotta since Versus. Fair enough. Oh my god, I mean, all you have to do is keep command grabbing, easy. Simply never stop command grabbing. Things can never go wrong. How's this? Oh! Preemptive Brave counter, we love it. That doesn't look too bad, nice. I mean, true, but the spectator view, I will say, is often better. It's like, when the spectator view is bad, that's how you know it's really bad, right? But the spectator view can be kind of non-laggy and the match still be pretty bad. Yep. There, oh god. I think the game might be giving up. Ladiva can always snowball on offense. I suppose so, and Charlotta does still have, like, the, you know, she has probably worse buttons. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yep. Stand ready for my arrival, Worm. First to 3 tournament, but if the game goes to a 3rd match, has to be played in Jump Force. Oh, what the? Round starts safe jumping? Amazing. Look at this. Oh. The setup. Holy shit, she's dead. God, I love Lydia. Well, she should be. Yeah, she's dead by a while. Yeah, that's not even the most damage you could have done there, I don't think. I don't know if it's better for Ladiva or Charlotta, but Ladiva at least has more health to make mistakes with, while they both do about the same damage on RPS wins. You can no longer buy Jump Force? Wait, they took that shit off the market? I mean, thank God, but I did not know this. Yo, Vatielli, thanks for the follow, man. Holy shit, the anti... You know, fair. You can't anti-air in 6 rollback frames, man. Ladiva does get buffed in lag, it's true. Jump Force is just gone? I mean, thank God. But I did not know. Oh! Caught the backdash. Well done. Ladiva is a little bit more risky to backdash if she's got 50, certainly, right? It becomes a kind of a hit confirm test, but if Ladiva's got those, she can get like a decent combo off the backdash. Can make an extra curse by having someone get a legal copy and playing it through Parsec. So true. This Ladiva character is kind of broken, man. Imagine dropping Ladiva for Potato. Hear me out for the 10v10. Can't wait to watch Full Moon. He should. I think he's still in winners, right? We should get to him soonish. Oh, okay. They're anti-airing now. It's over. It's over. Oh, ooh, no whiff punishing though. We take those. Emulate Jump Force on the TI-84. It probably looked better than it did on PC. Oh, the Ladiva shimmy. I've never seen it before. I got it when they announced for super cheap with all the DLCs solely for Kaiba. Okay, a little empty jump. Doesn't actually go for the follow-up there. I wanted to keep his 100. That makes sense. Oh. Oh, okay. No punish on the light wall. Ah, he's dead. Yep. First of 3, but the tiebreaker is played in a random game on Fightgate. Probably would look better on the TI-84. Yeah, the lack of polygons, you wouldn't be able to tell how bad it looks, you know? What a confirm, and in 6 rollback frames, too. Think about that. Let that percolate. Love conquers all, by the way. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Sure. Okay. A little bit of Brave counter. We love to see a little bit of Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. Yo! The JH actually counter hit it before it could come out. That far H would crush the JH, certainly, but this time that was a timing diff. Oh, Ladiva JM, my beloved. No Brave points on the Catalina, but a very nice Brave counter bait on the Catalina too, unfortunately. And now the Brave point situation swaps from 1-0 to nothing to 1-0 on Zensi here. On a TI-84, if you play Blackbeard, then literally the only thing you'll see is his back. Oh, she's fucking dead! He just whiffed the DP! What was that? I looked away for a second, I saw him whiffing a DP in midair. Oh, baby. I mean, he's dead, right? Yeah. It's Ladiva SSBA, let me not be. It's Ladiva SSBA with no... I mean, no Brave points and 2 Brave points are the same thing. Lariat is crazy on whiff, actually. It's like minus 11 or something after the hitbox ends. Which Lariat? Because they're very different. M is very safe on whiff, relatively. It's an unk check. H and L, I think she's pretty minus, if I remember correctly. M is quite... M, all of its frames are in startup, not in recovery, though, yes. That's why it's a really bad idea to spot dodge M Lariat. It'd be awful to set up. I have first 3 where players are playing 3 different games at the same time with the same controller input. The fucking Doug shuffle-a-thon. M is the one I'm thinking of then? Yeah, M is like... It has quite low recovery, but the idea is that it has 36 frames of startup or something like that. So you're supposed to react to it. Okay, sure. Dead Diva. Unfortunate. In a word, impressive. I played so bad today. It's okay, it happens. Oh my. He's playing real aggro, honestly, and it's working! Oh, baby. Thank you for those counter hits changes, side game. Much appreciated. Oh, he didn't, headbutt didn't come back in time. Unfortunately. Still good damage, but oh my god! He said they never expect the double. Bonk. Yup, very dead, very dead. 36 frames is unreactable. I'm way too old. I mean, fair enough. You're gonna have some serious problems, though. That, like, Ladiva 5U is gonna put your ass in 50-50s at that point. Alright, set point Ladiva. I mean, obviously, as always, I'm biased for Ladiva. It's the way that things have to be. Oh, caught the backdash with H Lariat. Damn. Nice. Much appreciated. Brave counter baited. DP again. Dude, he's got no fear. No fear Shakespeare. Oh my. Oh, good. Confirm. Dude, that is actually one of the, like, Shadow, one of the stealth buffs, like, the biggest buffs they gave to Ladiva. Is, like, not even the EXSPD stuff or anything like that. Uh-oh. It's, they made you Lariat 1 frame faster, so you can cancel into it and it'll combo off of regular hits far L. Before 1.5, it was, I think, just a little too slow unless you got a counter hit. That makes Ladiva's, like, average, like, her mid-screen and her ward on defense and stuff like that so much better. He should be... Actually, he's not dead here. She doesn't have a meter to kill him, right? Cat hits pretty hard, but no Raging Strike, no resources. Ladiva's got 18k. I think this is barely not gonna kill. Yeah. 18k diff. Uh-oh. He's on chip. Too worried about possible chip situations to tech the throw. Whenever I watch a grappler, I always hear Pot's theme. Yep. Alright. Set point, one way or the other. Oh god. Okay, honestly, nothing will take that trade, certainly. Much better than eating a full anti-air combo. He backdashed out. Too early. Okay. Didn't quite manage to anti-air it. Doesn't respect DP too much. That's my dumb ass would definitely be over-respecting DP at this point. Oh my god. Dude, oh no. Dude, he could have killed her there. He could have killed her there too. Wait, he might still? Does he? No. Oh, but just guessed wrong on the last 50-50. Oh my boy. Bro, 6 rollback frames? Hey. I warned you. Honestly? How does one combo? That's fair. I gotta give it up to Grand Blue a little bit, right? I gotta give it up to the netcode for, like, I know 6 rollback frames is bad. This is like what? Nothing? Are you West Coast? It's like West Coast to Turkey or something like that? Or are you East Coast? Still, it's really fucking far away. I'm Texas? Okay, that's like central to Turkey? Honestly, the fact that the game could even fucking do that, that's pretty good, right? You gotta hand it to Psy Game and Arc System a little bit on that one, right? Half the world far away? Yeah, you know, that's a pretty awful distance, so. Alright, Shiro and Full Moon. Those small buffs are honestly some of my favorites. They look insignificant, but end up doing so much. Yeah, like, I did not... I think it was Face Rolled who told me this. I did not at first... I was like, okay, you Lariat is 1 frame faster. Cool. Then he was like, yo, we get it off far L. And I was like, god damn, that's huge. Like, that's gigantic. Because now, like, Ladiva, you know, if she's on defense, it gets you, like, you know, she goes 2L, far L, and you go corner to corner. Right? She's got 50. That did not used to be the case at all. She would get 2L, far L, like, light headbutt. or something like that, right? Would be the best thing she would get previously, depending on. I mean, if she hit confirmed it fast enough, I don't think far L goes into the headbutts either, like the H headbutts once it's counter hit. So very like one frame difference, but a huge buff to the character in 1.5, right? The Eulariat stuff. I think that's the case anyway. I'm pretty sure that shit didn't work before that. Alright, let me go get Full Moon. At Full Moon, password to be at all. One sec. Okay. And now we wait. Oh, and we don't wait that long. Hello, Full Moon. Nice of you to join us. I gotta say, I think I respect the sheer amount of DP from Zenzi. It's a little insane, especially in this patch, but Shiro Monka, yeah. This is Brazil on Brazil violence, if I understand correctly.
Believe in victory.
Me and some buddies running an ultimate amiibo tournament, and I'm bringing the lamest shit I can. Zelda with magic power plus and great auto heal. Honestly, you lost me at Zelda. Both Brazil players? Yeah. I know it's Armor Clad Faith, and I know he's saying Armor Clad Faith. But like, I can never. I have like chosen to never unhear I'm a Clown of Fate instead, you know? Even though it doesn't make any sense for the context of the song. Also, that is some Vayne anti-air damage. That's for damn sure. I don't play Zelda, I play Mac. That's not what I'd expect, actually. I always hear I'm a Clown of Faith. You know, that's both. Is that throw punishable in the corner? It is, right? Or is it straight up, is it -6? What is the frame data on Kag's what's it called? It's Alexandria, right? Is it -6 or -4? -4? It's only punishable in the corner though, right? It's like Jita Eureka and shit like that. Like if it pushes you into the corner, you can throw her. That might have been just barely safe. Pretty sure that's -4. Yeah. Only punish on the corner. Yeah, that might have just like, he brave countered that. I'm not sure if he actually missed a punish though, because it might have just barely not done it. Who do you think I main? Also never play in any serious way, just with friends. I mean, the closest thing to Avatar Belial is probably Pichu, which is a weird comparison to make. But otherwise, if you were playing for shits and giggles, I would think you would play Ganon, because he does big damage and is a big muscly man. Why does my keyboard write Full Moon like this? So true. -6s are all the full screen use skills that also give a combo. Oh, is that the pattern? That makes sense, because that's, like, you know, just like Jita Eureka, for example, this thing only gives her a combo if she wall bounces you with it, right? Who does JF play? Vasaraga, good luck. The one character in Ultimate I'd be willing to learn and potentially compete with is Byleth. Byleth's kind of funny. Is Vayne's 2L the normal speed? I think so. It's 6 frames, right? Is it not? I don't think Vayne gets away without like the slower normal attacks a lot of the other zoners pay, right? He has a 5-frame close light as well. Max pretty similar to Abel, think about it. Hits like a Freight Train, has very bad recovery like Abel's low health. Yeah, I guess that does basically translate into low health in Smash, right? That's fair. Pretty sure it's 6 frames. It's stubby AF though. Yep. Link all the way since Smash 64. That's crazy. Ultimate was the first Smash game I really played. I played Incineroar, and then when Kazuya came out, I played Kazuya. Kazuya is basically a grappler as far as Ultimate is concerned, okay? Woke up and have to fight Kag, that's crazy. He has slow, mediums, and heavies. That's fair. Kazuya Mishima. Win. Okay. Good spot dodge. Good spot dodge. Good spot dodge. It's, you know, you really gotta catch people asleep at the wheel a little bit. The thing with you energy destruction that always got me is like, it's the most reactable one. because it has to slow down and everything. Like, weirdly, it often feels like a waste of meter when Vayne is not doing it in combos, right? Because the main problem with the slams is that you just spot dodge and they don't do anything if you can react, right?
I can take those.
Like, you know, like EX is a little bit harder to react to than like the light one, but like U is the easiest one to react to of all. I guess like if it catches you in a move or something. The spike spawns ahead of the shield, lol, poor Vadafin. Yep. Smash in general is still the most fun couch game. It is, I will say, like, I had a house of, like, you know, me and 6 other dudes when I was in university. And they, you know, a lot of them were not really gamers, right? But it was just really fun, man, to just get a bunch of dudes on a couch and play Smash. It was very enjoyable. It's almost 1 a.m. I should sleep because of work, but I also want to play ranked. I am cooked. Yeah, I mean, you can sleep whenever, man. Same here, yeah. It's just, you know, it's just a good time. Gamers sit on the couch together to Smash. Yeah, I smashed 6 of my homies on, like, a regular basis, man. We're talking, like, every other weeknight. We were all smashing in the living room. It was crazy. All right, how is Losers Bracket doing? Oh, it's progressing. Okay, so we can do Nothing and Desley, and by the time we're done with Nothing, Desley, JF, and Shiro, we'll have our winners matches. Nothing and Desley. Amazing. He went from Catalina to Matera. Honestly, well, I was gonna say honestly a better matchup, but Matera is pretty scary this patch. Definitely was a better matchup last patch. I don't know about broken ass Matera. Just play Charlotta, man. Charlotta's so good. Nothing picking 2 characters that have the exact same matchup spreads. Smashing like 6 of your homies is still probably better looked on than... Okay, listen. That's not what it means, man. That's not what it means. Hot woman upgrade. The EU gauntlet? True, but hey, Germany's got to be better than Turkey, right? Brickeye made it to top 8. Matera downplay in Season 2. Who's downplaying Matera? We smashing the homies now? I won't ruin my rank streak in Grand Blue. We'll do it in City of the Wolves instead. It was funny watching you be surprised I backdashed your command grab yesterday because I was backdashing every single time you did flight at me in the corner. My dumbass wasn't paying attention, brother. Have you considered the fact, Midnight, that I am stupid? Trust me, Germany has garbage internet infrastructure. It's because they got rid of all their nuclear energy, man. Hold on. No, I got this one. Damn, that Green Party guy or something, right? I don't know. I'm not plugged in like that. I'm sorry. I'm an ignorant boy. It's true, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, wait, broken ass Charlotta? Oh, she can't even kill there, man. I mean, could she have? If she got the Raging Strike, Raging Chain, like into the U, maybe. Reserving my 3rd master character for Gallia. What is stupidity but negative intelligence? Matera's getting upplayed right now, IMO. That feels right to me. And that Matera is pretty good right now, but I think some people have gone a little too far. I think Matera got, like, is certainly, in hindsight, probably, I mean, she was probably, to be fair, even without hindsight, this is probably true. But in hindsight, it's clear that the gap between her and Fairy is also a little bigger than I thought. Which probably is the biggest winner of the patch, right? But, some people are putting her real high. I will say, I do think, not because she's like a top 5 character that's ruining the game, but it's because it feels weird. I feel like maybe you Butterfly, like not even as like a power level nerf, I don't think, but like you Butterfly feels like a little out of place, personally. Feels maybe a little too good. Forever Races, by the way. I think he's solved. I think he's quite good, yeah. I'll tell you, I think Matera's probably, the more I think about Matera and the more I see of Matera, the more I think that Matera's probably, you know, she's, it's a weird goalpost to go by, but just, like, based off, you know, I think Matera's probably better than Anila. Which I know for some people it's like, wait, you mean she's bottom 2? But that's, you know, we've been over that part already. I'm surprised Matera close H punishes there. Charlotta's DP's minus 15 now, brother. Everyone close H punishes. Vasaraga close H punishes. Isn't it, like, super slow? Charlotta's HDP got nerfed in Season 2. That shit's minus 15 on block. Last patch, she probably wouldn't have, because it was minus 8 or whatever the fuck, but she certainly does now. She certainly does. Everyone does. If Vasaraga gets a close H punish on it, everyone does. I believe he has the slowest close H in the game. I think he's 1 frame slower than Versuja. Maybe 2 frames slower than Versuja? Versuja's is 13. I think. Voss is 50. Terra top 10 is real? I don't know. I mean, okay, so she has an infinite on big bodies, so that's a problem. Like, that's a bug that needs to go out, that needs to leave, probably. Like, if, you know, excluding that, and also, I mean, the big body's not exactly, it's not like, you know, being able to infinite Ladiva and Vasaraga does not exactly make you run the meta. I don't think so, personally.
Battle 2. Engage.
My friend only just realized what Stamen is yesterday and made me laugh. That's fun. The infinite is pretty impossible to do realistically in a match. I mean, even it should probably still be removed. You probably shouldn't have it. I mean, again, you know, maybe you make it even harder. But the infinite is not really why she's good at all. Obviously, it's just a funny thing that she can do. Who has an infinite? Matera has an infinite on Ladiva and Vasaraga. In theory, mostly, but she does have one. Matera has a 2 or 1 frame link into Rain of Arrows. Yeah. It's not, it doesn't really bear, like, that much conversation space about it, but it's just funny that she has it. Uh-oh. Preemptive Brave counter gonna get you killed. MK and Brawl had infinite dimensional cape that was banned in play instantly despite difficulty. Yeah. Maybe people just suck at fighting Matera and zoners in general, and since she's been buffed, it's easier to blame that. Now again, she is good, right? She is certainly good. I think both of the, like, Matera and Fairy are both, I think, jumped up like probably like a tier and a half or something like that last patch. Matera especially, but I think they were pretty low down there. So I think, you know, when they do that, they still don't quite. I don't think they quite broach. Why is nothing on Ladiva? Why is nothing on Charlotta? Nothing does not. He doesn't play Ladiva. He dropped her long ago. He's a traitor, and we should kill him. That's the general consensus on that. Wasn't Cape just mashing down taunt? I don't know. I do not know the dimensional Cape infinite. Give Metallica a Dan Hibiki charge for the infinite. Or Dan Hibiki change? What is that? Did Dan have an infinite? In like SF4 or some shit? Did you fix Matera's infinite the same way they fixed Dan? Someone just said that in YouTube chat too. You guys are kindred spirits. His ass is fucking, yeah. So that move to me, right? That move to me is what, if anything, feels a little too strong, right? You Butterfly feels a little dominating, certainly. I don't know what exactly. You know, maybe that shit should not. I don't know. I don't know exactly, but that move feels a little funny. Now I don't even know that I want it toned down, like, and that's it. We can tone that down and like give her something else, but that move feels a little juiced, personally. Maybe less chip for you, Butterfly? I mean, it does let her do 125-meter combos, right? Tekken ass you, Butterfly? SF5, actually? Oh, so true. They had an infinite SF5. Should it go away on hits? That's an interesting idea. I'm not really sure. Does Brick main Voss my first main, but I'm learning to Versuja right now? I main Ladiva, but I've been playing lots of other characters recently. Zoners get inherently downplayed because they are zoners. I don't know if that's usually the case. I think that was the case in Granblue for a long time because the system, it was sort of, you know, a lot of it was inherently hostile to zoners, right? It was, you know, kind of neutral skips the video game. I don't think that's a general fighting game thing, though, right? Bonk. Not that much? I think it kind of is. I think it says a lot, though. Like, you know, in, like, before 2.0, if we're talking 1.5, I don't think the zoners were even close to Ladiva's worst matchup, right? As, like, dedicated, like, Ladiva is the grappler, right? She had a much easier time with a character like Matera or something like that than she did with a character like, you know, Jito or Catalina or something, in my opinion. Now, that may very well be different in 2.0, but I just explained the Dan Infinite, by the way. I did totally miss that shit. Oh my god! Is she dead? I think you could have killed her with SBA. No, okay. Okay. That was a very good pickup, but I think he did miss the kill there off that far end. That's again now, and now he might pay for it. He's got 100s. Oh, yeah. That's unfortunate. Nothing got this. Chat delay is so funny. Okay. Vegeta encounter zoners is more the Marth Ram type, the control space with normals and press in. I suppose so. I guess, you know, normal zoners gave her much more trouble than projectile zoners, I guess is the correct way to say that, right? Overall, is the game at the point that any character can win if played well, or is there a lot of obvious losing matchups?
Grabbed.
I think the game is in a pretty healthy spot balance-wise. They're like, by and large, I think the answer to your question is yes. There are certainly a couple of standouts at the bottom that feel a little sad to me, but I still think they can certainly win if played well, right? There is no character that is there is no like straight up like non-functional broken character. There are just ones where there certainly are interesting decisions made with their design. Yo, lick the sand, thanks to the follow. But in general, I think as this game's lifespan has gone on, the power level of the top tier has dropped significantly from what it was, and the power level of the bottom tier has gone up significantly from what it was, right? So I feel like there's been a real like squishing going on. That's quite good, right? Nier be like, help me. Bring back Nier Season 1. Yeah, like, you know, not even Nier. Like Nier was obviously like an outlier, but like no top tier right now is even close to as good as like release Siegfried was, right? Again, like the contact, like, you know, Seox is roughly as good as he, like, tier list placement wise. He's like almost as good as he was on release, except he's been nerfed a shit ton and lost 2,000 health, right? So again, like the top tier is a lot weaker than it used to be, and the bottom tier is a lot stronger than it used to be. So I think that really helps with just the general viability of every character. Is there still like a big difference between a character like Vayne and a character like Beatrix or something? Certainly. But bring back Belial, Guard Crush, unblockable combo medium punch. Yep. It is still a very funny thing to think about. Like 1.0 Granblue is quite the fucking video game, man. Elena trailer in 2 minutes? Yo. 1.0 Granblue is truly like a video game. You know, let's just say I'm very happy the patching cycle was quite quick for this game. Relatively, anyway. I mean, maybe not that quick for modern games, but you know, I'm glad. I guess we're living in the modern era, where we did not have to deal with 1.0 Granblue for like 9 months or something. Lance combos were legitimately 4 times longer, something like that. 1.0 Granblue where Bubs couldn't 2-1-4L off far M. Rising is definitely a video game of all time. Season 1 Rising is a work of art, abstract art, Picasso style. Yeah. Not as quick as Vanilla, but that version was fucked up. I honestly don't know anything about Vanilla Granblue or, like, really its history or, like, the balance of that game or anything, really. I was very unplugged from it when it released. I only got introduced to, like, the series and the IP as a whole, actually, through Rising. And now we wait on Jay Effethan to arrive. I talked to my therapist about the implications of trying to play Matera through Season 1 Granblue. 6XL got like 3 rounds of nerfs, and it's still pretty good, which is fine. I love me some 6XL. Yeah, 6XL, I mean, yeah. Sieg does vanilla Granblue damage? I see. Plus on block Grand Boots? Like, all the time? Like, you'd have to space it? Was this always plus? Did Vikala receive any decent buffs this recent patch? She did, yeah. I think Vikala, like, just her being able to see her items is actually a lot bigger of a buff than people think. Well, a lot of people at this point are pretty on board with it, right? This is the idea that she can plan around, like, her random bullshit go. Now, her opponents can see it too, but she can certainly, you know, she can get more benefit out of that than you can. You know, a lot of her items got buffed, a lot of her items got more damage, right? She's still, I think she, like, of the 3 zoners that they put a lot of buffs on, she certainly is the one that got the least benefit out of it, I think. But she's a lot better than she used to be. Vanilla Fairy 2U was Clash Level 3 and had like 8 frames of recovery. That's quite something. Shiro and Shiro. Wait a minute. Shiro mirror match. Hold on. Shiro and JF. There we go. Oh, this is not pools anymore. This is winners semis, and so was the last match. I do wish 6XL was nerfed in a way that people would stop complaining about it, but I know it's a fool's folly since it would just shift to something else. I mean, I think the big way to get people to stop complaining about it would just be to essentially like remove it from the game, make it like minus on block or something, right? People would definitely stop. I would hope anyway. People would stop complaining about it at that point. But I don't think I'm quite so interested in like that heavy-handed of a nerf to it. Shiro mirror match, yeah, Shiro versus Shiro. All right, good old Shiro JF, El Clasico. He's in the penis explosion chamber. No Soul Forge, no 50. Now he's got 50, but it's a little too late. I can see Backdash get some kind of 6XL involved. I think a less, maybe. I think a less sort of like hard-coded approach to this is just to add some more whiff recovery to 6XL. Make it like, give it like, you know, 30 frames of whiff. It went from 20 to 25. Go like again, you know, go from like 25 to 30 or something. Chat, is Vakala viable just getting back into Rising? Yeah, I think so. She's not great. Like she's on the weaker end of the cast certainly, but. If you're just getting back into Rising and not trying to win Arc World Tour, she's certainly very viable. I think Brave Counter's in more of a healthy spot. Maybe they could change the hitboxes so I don't get anti-aired by Drive Impact. I think Brave Counter's fine as it is. Like, it's still very strong, certainly, but I think it's, like, very much, like, the game is designed around it being strong, right? I don't think it's stupid anymore. Like, counter hit knockdown is still certainly quite the thing that happens, but, you know. People won't even stop complaining about Voss, and he's mid-tier IMO. I mean, people don't like losing to characters like Voss. Like, the way that you lose to Voss, people don't like, you know? I was gonna like the trade of giving up screen space to call it a 6XL with a backdash. If you get it right, you get the spacing advantage for sure. Yeah, I mean, you know. Again, adding a little bit more whiff recovery to it, I think, will be fun. Is it a crazy opinion to say Voss is high tier? I don't think it's a crazy opinion. I think it's a little stronger than I think he is. Generally, like, as the way that I go about, because, like, you know, tier lists are, like, so subjective. And the game is balanced well enough that outside of, like, some outliers, the top and bottom, like, things really can go a lot of different way, right? So, like, if someone's opinion on a character is plus or minus one tier of what my opinion on them is, I go, that sounds about right. About as crazy as calling Charlotta high tier, I'd say. It's me, by the way. I'm people. This character hurts so much when I'm playing Vicky. I know people complain about Ladiva. I mean, yeah, you know. People don't like losing to, like, they don't like losing in the ways that, like, Ladiva or Vasaraga make you lose, right? So that's one tier higher than I put Voss, so that sounds reasonable to me, brother. I know. An actual disagreement where I don't call you a racial slur for having a different opinion than me in a fighting game? It's crazy. It's crazy. What a joke. What a joke.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
That U Fireball move kind of good, though. That Vasaraga U Fireball kind of cooking, for sure. Rick, we have 2 bubs in top 8? Broken-ass character. Civility in fighting game discourse? I'm sorry. I mean that you said Vasaraga is 1 tier higher than I put him. I think that you shouldn't be killed because that would be too good for scum like you. I think instead, what if you were forced to watch the executions of your entire family, right? And afterwards, we, like, entrapped you in, like, a homelessness situation that led to you getting addicted to, like, super hard drugs. And your, like, lust for life got so just drained, and you were just, you just, you know, everything was so hard for so long that you didn't even want to kill yourself anymore, because that would just be, like you don't even have the zeal to do it, you know? You're just gonna lay down on the floor and let the winter take you. I think that's the fate that you deserve, certainly. For disagreeing with me slightly. Rick, do you consider Voss to be a grappler? He certainly got at least a little bit of that DNA, right? Going to the bathroom for a bit, hope I don't miss my match. Now, hold on a second. Send him to Detroit? That's the general lives people live there, it's my understanding. What fate do you deserve for no Gamba? I for Gore, man, it's different. It's your guys, you guys are gambling, it's your guys' job to remind me. I'm not gambling. He has a command grab, doesn't feel like a grappler to me. I don't think he's, I don't think he's like Ladiva. I think, you know. What did Gabba said that every Arxis game is allowed to have 1.5 grapplers, right? Ladiva is the 1, and Voss is the half. Like, a big part of his game plan certainly does revolve, like, a big part of his RPS revolves around the fact that you can't just down back forever, because his light command grab is, you know, gonna kill you. I don't have a gambling problem. You have a gambling problem? I think you should be killed. B counts? I don't think B counts. By that logic, Percival counts. His light command grab is good? Yeah. Especially post 1.5. Used to be kind of a joke before 1.5, but... I have a gambling problem and Brick doesn't enable me enough? Yeah. His EX command grab is still reactable? I mean, yeah, but the EX command grab is more of like a mental stack option. His light command grab is sort of the cornerstone of his, the reason you don't want to sit there and stand still, right? So you jump or you mash or something, and then, you know, Vasaraga gets the most reward on counter hits of any character in the video game. And that is enabled by his light command grab, right? So I would say the command grab is pretty important to his kit, certainly, but I don't think, you know, he's not, like, while it's pretty important to his kit, it is not literally the thing his entire fucking life is designed around. His EF command grab is what I want Ladiva 5U to be? Oh my god, no. Nah, no way, man. When Vasaraga lands his EX command grab, he does not do 10,000 damage to your ass. Ladiva 5U should stay exactly as slow as it is. I sort of just want Ladiva 5U to be useful in any way. I mean, to call it a mental stack option is a little generous, but like, you know, Ladiva revolves so much around these, like, you know, these different, like, all of her shit is this different reactable neutral skips. It's part of the puzzle, you know? That shit's like 36 frames. I find her 5U to be the worst move in the game. I don't know. Maybe, certainly as people get better, it falls off really hard, right? Ladiva 5U becomes a Rekka that can grab out of the air depending on input. You just backdash it then, no? Unless it would grab the backdash, too. Brick got me with 5U. I've hit some, like pretty decent players with 5U, but again, I think it is like a once per set thing if you're, like, trying to be serious, right? Give 5U a single hit of armor? That would be interesting. Because, I mean, he would still just react it and jump it. But, like, it would at least then, you know, like, no better than Luane's low parry? I don't know if that's true. I like the idea of 5U, just use 5U for counter hit punishes. She can do counter hit close H into 5U. There are definitely worse moves than 5U, yeah. It's not great, though, certainly. 5U's the best move in the game in the comedy tier list? Very true, dude. Zensi is here. Let me get Kira in here. I mean, Vayne 5U is also pretty high up there on the comedy tier list. I like the idea of 5U having... the thing is, like, 5U's bad, but also, again, she lands it and she either gets corner to corner, straight up, or if you're already in the corner, she gets, like, a genuinely absurd amount of damage, right? So, I don't know that I don't know, man. I don't know that I want 5U to be, like, at all reliable to land. Because, I mean, it really is, like, ignore the fact that it's, like, hyper-reactable for a second, right? It really is an unblockable that does, like, 8,000 damage without SSBA and, like, 10,000 damage with SSBA, right? So, like, the fact, like, you know, the fact that it's, like, you're almost never going to hit, like, a good player with it. Almost never, by the way. I think is probably a good thing. I think that's probably, like, a necessary thing, right? Now, if we wanted to make it more useful and then lower the rewards, that's interesting, right? We could make it more like... Also, if you guys want to Gamba, here's your goddamn Gamba. Zensi and Kira. If like, it was a lot easier to hit, but it only did, like, you know... It was like Voss EX Grab. That'll be interesting. That'd be interesting. It's a battle between gay babies. I got hit a lot more by Voss EX Grab. Well, it's a lot faster, right? Need to side with nothing here? Wait, what's the side? What is my side, and what do you think my side is here? I'm not saying that it's as good as Voss EX Grab. I'm saying that, you know, if we want to make it, like, reasonable to hit people with, we need to make it like Voss EX Grab. Where Voss hits that and he gets, like, 2,500 damage, not 10,000 damage, right? Is that, like, Diva should be like the Voss one? I think that's an interesting... well, I think he said he wanted to be as fast as it, which I don't think is a good idea. Gamba, you gooey Canadian, it's already up. It's not my fault you can't read. The saying that 5U either makes your character or is useless, and it kind of holds true. I don't know, I think there are a lot of like situational, like okay 5Us. Shimmer the overlay. See now that one. See that's good backseating right there. Kira, Gaki, and Zensu. This is losers top 8. I like the one hit of armor idea. Make it a call out tool. I do like this. It would still be super situational, right? But it would have a purpose at that point. And it's still like if you reacted to it, you could very easily still jump at her, backdash it, and kill her, right? But I agree with you. Actually, that's like the hyperbole. Heuristics are fun. The human brain has like it's hungry for heuristics, man. It needs them badly. It's a little slut for the heuristics. Your neurotransmitters are bouncing and moaning on it, man. Boss EF's command grab is like on the line of reactability? No, it's very firmly reactable, certainly. But it's a lot faster than Ladiva, which is like 40 frames from round start. I'll make Ladiva simply better, but more options? Yeah, I like the one hit of armor idea. It's, you know, if you have the hard read, they want to like stick out a button, like a far H or something like that to zone you out. Now they can, of course, cancel it on reaction. That would then be a much harder reaction check. As it stands here, 5 doesn't feel like a serious option. I think it is like it's not a. I think it's not like a complete joke in that again, like you know, with enough mental stack setup, I think you can hit people who are actually pretty decent with it like once per set. You know, like once a week you can hit them with that shit or something. Voss L command throw is the one that's not okay. Well, I mean, yeah, it's what his kit's like built around. It better be strong. Maybe the Siberian Express thing was a way to take away the startup. If she does it from closer up, it's faster? Maybe. Again, though, when Geef lands Siberian Express, he doesn't do... Like, it'd be the equivalent of, like, you know, imagine Geef landed Siberian Express in SF6, and he did, like... Instead of the, like, 3,000 damage it does on punish counter, he did, like, 7,000 damage or something, right? Risk-reward with it is fine. The reward is certainly very high. But I think, you know, you certainly could lower the reward and lower the risk, and that might make it a more interesting move, right? If you do it as a cancel or sequenced after something, I mean, yeah, that, as it currently stands, that is also the only time they're really ever going to hit someone with it, right? Tragic side swap. No comedian grab for you, good sir. What's going on, Suki? How you doing, brother? Could be like Geef and do very little damage, but side switch? Could be interesting, like a bigger back throw. Might be a bit strong. You can still keep it reactable, just like maybe, you know, make it like 25 frames instead of like 40. I was busy, so I couldn't join. It's okay. Always next week. Do like how it allows you to throw the opponent different ways when it hits? Yeah, I mean, it is certainly nice that they buffed the M version on it. Because there are, I mean, the buff to the M version combined with the counter hit DP changes does mean Ladiva has a weird, like if her back's to the wall, she has a very strange DP punish. Where off counter hit close H, you can like combo. You can cancel into 5U and it fully... Uh-oh. Oh no, confirm. Oh no. It fully... Oh baby, there's the comedian grab. He was thirsting for it. Like it actually combos into it, right? Counter hit close H, cancel into 5U. So you can go like close H, 5U, and throw, and then juggle them to the corner from there. It's kind of funny. Use Ladiva's 5U as a BC punish if it had armor. Ah shit, I guess you're right, huh? That would probably give her too good of a BC bait. Yeah. Maybe the armor thing's a bad idea. Ladiva certainly should not get a good BC bait. Now, it's a risky one. But still. That'd probably be a little too good. That's an okay BC bait? I don't think so. Yes, it's very risky, but like... Because if she guesses you're gonna BC and she doesn't get it, you're probably gonna kill her, but like, again... That'd be one of the highest damage BC baits in the game on the highest health character in the game, right? So if she really wants to, and like BC is one of the big one of the big things that, one of the big like fundamental weaknesses of Ladiva, right? Is that BC kind of beats her up on her pressure. She has a lot of very easy spots to counter hit BC her. But I guess, I mean, a lot of the times, you know, headbutt, she's not gonna cancel headbutt into that shit or something. Still, I don't know that I want to give Ladiva a BC bait that does 10,000 damage, because, like, it's in the corner, too, right? Which is where that shit's going to be doing its best work. Let 5U give Ladiva an install of insane run speed for a little train. Turn her into boss Ladiva for, like, she aura farms for a second. But if she gets enough time, she just turns into boss Ladiva for 5 seconds. The full screen 2U, the armor on everything, the Seox run speed. She just has to find the time to aura farm. It's like a 100-frame taunt. It's the anti-zoning. Ow. You pathetic weaklings.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
It's R Mika's taunt from SF5. This SF5 game had a lot of shit in it, huh? Oh yeah, multi-hits will fuck up Cat Lightwall pretty well. You know what I've been watching recently? I don't even know how this got recommended to me on my YouTube homepage, and I just kind of fell into a bunch of other videos of this. It was this guy playing Class of '09. You guys know? It's like the really like weird, like oddly fucked up, out of pocket like visual novel. Where is Combo Limit, by the way? I mean, she's dead, so that's cool. That game is really weird, man. That game is really strange. I've played it. I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's quite something. Oh god, I hate Class of '09. Yeah, you know, it's like one of those like, it's like a car crash that you just can never look away from. Class of '09 is definitely a thing. Yeah. It's a VN for people who don't like VNs, I guess. I mean, I'm ambivalent on VNs. I'm not so sure that I would like to play that, but I couldn't believe it existed. It's a fun little game. That's one way to describe it, certainly. That shit, you know. There are content warnings, certainly. I wish the worst on those MCs that are awful. Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, I don't think that's lost on the game, certainly. It is like everyone that I saw at least was pretty fucking horrible, right? Definitely a lot of dark humor. Yeah. Is a Doki Doki Literature Club like game? Not really. I mean, in the sense that they're both visual novels, sure, but oh, you're save jabbing the command grab super? You buffoon! Oh, she's fucking alive. Did they do technical input? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, easy money, man. No Turkish back-to-back. The run-up DP. I mean, she was on chip, right? Hear me out. Season 2, post-work the crowd only. 5U gets the armor buff. Shake. That is interesting. It would also be really funny, because I think like 90% of the Grand Blue player base doesn't realize that work the crowd is even a buff. I mean, I'm... Shake, I think. That sounds interesting. That sounds interesting to me. So she has to land at least one SPD, and then she gets a really scary Brave counter bait? I like that idea, Razzle. I like that idea. What is work the crowd? Exactly. Yeah, it was very funny to me. Otto, right? Otto put out his video of like, 20 useless things about Granblue. And he was like, did you know that if you hit the medium or heavy buttons as Ladiva after landing a command grab, she does this cute little taunt? And I was like, that's cool. Is he going to mention the fact that it buffs her SPD damage? And he just didn't. And people pointed out in the comments, and he was like, what the fuck? It buffs her SPD damage? People don't know anything about Ladiva, man. That's crazy. People don't even know it? Yeah. It's like, how are y'all doing? Pretty well, Con. Why would they? I guess, yeah. It buffs, it's cool and scary. Yeah, it buffs the damage of the next command grab by 500. 550 for technical input. Alright. Greg and Gyokron are both already in here. Perfect. Also, let me pay out the Gamba. That was Kira giving a lot of people some points, actually. GBH making some good points, betting on their fellow Beelzebub. I feel smart knowing it. It's definitely some trivia, certainly. Easy 4x my net worth. Yeah. Alright, losers top 8. Get to it, fellas. It is on. If only this was the stock market. If it was the stock market, you would not be making money right now, brother. Unless your ass is somehow invested in, like, the Chinese exchange. Greg And GBH. Wait, not GBH. No. It's not GBH. It's Gyokuro. I got confused. Greg and Gyokuro, get your bets in as you see fit. Greg and Gyokuro.
This will be a mercy if I sever you from your empty existence.
What's wrong with him, man? What did she do to him?
You can either respect the peace.
I know buffs are command grab, but by how much? 500 or 550 on technical input, right?
Believe in victory.
So,
Battle 1. Engage.
yo. Did some yard work, worn out, but it needed to be done. Yeah. And it applies to all of the SPDs. And if she whiffs it, it loses the buff as well. It applies to the next SPD, hit or whiff. Okay. Counter A close, a bar A close H. Such a cool hidden mechanic. I'm a big fan. So I like the idea of, it also buffs 5U. Does it count for you as well? No. Only the dual resort screwdrivers, like, because Ladiva has 7 command grabs, right? It doesn't buff the anti-air grab, it doesn't buff the air-to-air grab, it doesn't buff any of the command grab supers, it doesn't buff 5U, it only buffs the SPD. The JRS, technically. Okay. Oh. Either respect the piece or rest in pieces. Anila ain't a killer, but don't push her. Yeah, it's got very much, like, I'm a healer, but... Are you sure? Oh, no, it does affect the air SPDs. Yeah. So they're the same special input. Yeah. I think it does affect the... I think... Good, actually nothing. I think it does affect the air SPDs. It affects the special input that is SPD. That's the same thing. The air SPDs are the same as the ground ones. It does affect them, I think. I misspoke. It affects the air-to-air ones and the regular one. Does it affect you, SPD, not 5U? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it does. Yeah. It affects light, medium, heavy, and you. Ow. Air grabs are effective, but air grabs can't work the crowd? Yeah. It's also funny, some people didn't know that Lil can crit with his 2-1-4U until they just made it work. I was one of those people. I had no idea. And they just made him crit all the time. Do lariats become command grab? What does he mean by this? Ow. Finish. Yo, the Bubs is kind of cooking. The Bubs is. I was definitely people pre-patch, yeah. I mean, I'm sure for all of the weird shit people don't know about Ladiva, there's like, I'm sure there's characters that are even less well-known, right? No one ever saw the crit? Even a lot of Lil Wayne players didn't know? Yeah, I mean, that's fair then. Full speed. Clean cut. It's a good voice line. I guess technically U-Lariat is a command grab since it can't be blocked. I mean, it can be blocked, you just have to be crouching. It just can't be stand blocked. Get ran. Oh, wait. Yeah, I miss her, man. I should call her. Sure. You gotta be careful spot dodging Bubs' needles from that far away, right? I'm not sure if that was in range, but there are certainly, like, if Bubs is plus enough off those needles, he can kill you for spot dodging with his U, clean cut. What's it called? Chaos Caliber? Clean. This, though. The U version of that can smack you out for spot dodging his needles.
What a disaster.
To this day, people don't know Bubs' L Fireball can be used in pressure. What do you mean by this? You're welcome. I can't believe this. I miss her, man. Chaos Caliber? Yeah. I just call it clean cuts. Or Beyblade. Depending on how I'm feeling that day. You, sheep, anti-air? That's gotta be a misinput. He can't do it on H Fireball. Is it only L Fireball, you say? That he can do it on? Infinite pressure off L Fireball? That doesn't sound right. If Bubs has a block string infinite, how do Beelzebubs ever lose? Are they that ass? Oh, nice punish. Oh. Spot dodge punish really depends on distance? Yeah. The further away you are, the more plus you'll be, right? You can do it with H if they're full screen? I see. Is it L then that you can do it from up close, or...? Ow, ow. Giving a character with a DP and a dive kick. Giving a character a DP and a dive kick with zoning capabilities feels crazy. Only L and M Fireball can punish for dodging. I mean, GBH is telling me he can do it with H from full screen, so... L can do it closer? That makes sense, that makes sense. Dropped it. Yeah, so basically it is a hyperbole. That's correct. Oh, look at he just barely built the 50. My goat. My Greg goat. Uh oh. Okay, called him out. I'm not spending the brave points though. Nice. And the command grab? A command grab. Super, to be fair. My Groat? Yeah, no, for sure. My sheep? That's true. That's true. Yeah, spend your resources. Oh my, the conversions! But she can't kill, man. Her ass can't kill from there. I guess he would have had to convert 2M into U sheep, maybe, to get anything there. Without any Raging Strike or anything, though? Alright, he still gets those. That was a really good hit confirm, man. Very well done.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Clean cut. Damn, Ramification is a guaranteed counter hit BC, isn't it? Full speed. Okay, yep. She does look like she has to win a lot of interactions. And Ela, it certainly depends on the interactions she's winning, but yes. She's not exactly Avatar Belial out here, certainly. And to be fair, very few characters are. I mean, to be fair, I felt that one in my balls, man. I wish Whiffed Throw had more recovery frames.
What a disaster.
You think so? Like 5 extra frames? It's Bubs, U Feathers, both a strike and a projectile. It clashed with the Vanilla 66H. Yeah, the upward part is a strike. You'll see sometimes when they use the U needles, like the part of him bringing his hand up is an attack. Broken Ass Anila clashes Bub's fireballs with 66H and deletes them from the screen. Yeah, yeah. Give up. Give up. Oh, good stall with the end Unison. Solid stuff. Alright, are you ready for the funny? No, no funny. Okay. Cashing out some guaranteed damage instead. Take the brave points. Dum, 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 dum. Ball speed. This is not looking super good for Gregul right now. Gregonathan. Rapidly approaching Chip, but this... Anila does a lot of damage off the anti-airs. He doesn't get a weird hit of it either. Okay, hold on. Chansu. Oh my goat. Holy shit. That 2H was so clutch, man. This is another thing that's very nice about Anila. She has a gigantic, amazing 2H that she gets like 7,000 damage off of, right? Oh my sheep, indeed. Bottom 1 anti-air damage? Yeah, it looks... I mean, to be fair, we say that. I mean, Vayne is right there, certainly, but... She can do that, and she's got a lot more going for her as well. Anila 2H is easily the best in the game. I don't know about easily the best in the game, but it's certainly in the discussion. There's a lot of really good ones. But yeah, her, like, she has a top tier 2H. No doubts. I need to look at the hitboxes. You might be right. But I'm like, you know, isn't like Siegfried's pretty good? 2Bs as well, yeah. But I need to look at hitboxes and hurt boxes and stuff like that. The reward she gets off of it is also very nice. 2B is higher, doesn't go forward. Yeah, I would think Siegfried, if anything. Because Siegfried is just a better version of 2B's 2H. So I'm not sure if it's also a better version of Anila's 2H. Anila 2H forward hitbox is amazing. That's true. He knows. Damn, that was some clutch. You gotta hand it to him. I want Galleon Patch to give Anila some way to Dynamax her sheep like in survival mode. Yeah. There are a lot of those high 2Hs. I mean, Grimnir's I think is the tallest one actually, but it doesn't have a great sideways hurt box, right? That was Gap. Honestly, Greg did kind of play very well. I'm not gonna lie to you. He kind of fucking cooked. Siegfried, but it's close. Yeah. I would wager Siegfried probably, but Anila is much harder to grappler jump than Sieg 2B. Is that so? I mean, that would mean that she has... So what you're saying there is that she has a further forward hitbox on her shit. But Alright, Shiro and Kira. Will the next Bubs survive? Let's go. I agree with this. So, okay, that just means that it has a bigger forward hitbox. Is that true? I can scum 2B and Sieg 2H hitboxes, but not Anila? Interesting. If it has a bigger forward hitbox, then yeah. Then very well may be the case. Because you definitely, like, you know, it's definitely better forward. You know, I might agree then. Because they're already both incredibly tall, right? So at that point, like, getting a little taller is not as important as having a really good forward hitbox. Forward versus vertical. 2H tier list time? Interesting idea, certainly. A lot of them are going to be, like, pretty just mid, right? There's a lot of very middle-of-the-road ones. Gamba, so true. Oh, damn. Another underdog dub for Gregathan. And Nothing, who put 18,000 on his ass. Alright, let's go. This is Shiro versus Kira. Width greater than length. Big points for me, indeed. Has incredible vertical because of the diagonal blocks. Thanks for believing. We do stand the believers in this house. Unless they believe in someone who's not me against me, in which case I hate them. Don't bet on me against Matera, by the way. Is it not Desley who sent you down here in the first place? You're getting the run back, man. Get your revenge. Charlotta 2H, bottom one. It is pretty bad. It is. It is slow. It is stubby. It starts behind her. You know, I don't know what else would be in. There's some bad 2Hs, but I don't know what else would be in discussion for as bad as hers. Oh dear lord, this is ladder PTSD for me. Running into Shiro. Thought he was gonna empty jump command grab, honestly. I don't think I've ever been hit by Fairy 2H. My dumbass certainly has been. Fairy 2H is, like, huge, right? It's just the angle, like, it has some very annoying blind spots, and it's obviously air blockable, which is the big problem. He DP'd through it? I mean, normally we spot dodge those, but that worked. Okay, yeah. No, nah, fair. No, so true, man. I agree. Why don't I... Yeah, no, yeah, that's the counterplay. It's also air blockable. Fairies? Yeah. So I did, I believe I mentioned that anyway. Doesn't even start behind her, the animation just looks like it. Okay, that does make it better in my head. I thought it started behind her, which would have been, like, genuinely awful. If it doesn't start behind her, then it is just like, you know, it's only a little worse than something like a... I guess it's also pretty stubby, though. It's still quite stubby. I guess that's why they gave her LDP. You're supposed to anti-air with LDP now. Okay. Big boy! 10k on Kira because they play Bubs. Very fair. Comedian grab? No. Tried to get them guessing it, though. Shiro did not crumble. He's not dead here, I don't think, right? Yeah, not quite. Bubs. Wait? No, was that Raw? Is that getting that? Are they dead? Was it close held to Raw SSBA? No, okay, they're not dead. Did I miss the Gamba or something? I believe so, yeah. It wasn't Raw, okay. Not Raw. I wondered if, because you know, Ladiva can link her 623U Raw off a close L. She can end combos in close L, like slight delay 623U. And it links Raw because it's fast. I was like, I don't think Bubs is, SSBA is that fast, but... The initial part did more damage than I think. I think it's just because Bub, like, a lot of his damage on the SSBA is front-loaded. Weirdly enough, him throwing the gigantic, like, Dragon Ball Z, like, Planet Vegeta killing attack at you, that does like, a lot less damage than just, like, the needles in that SSBA. Very, very odd distribution of damage, personally. 623 is also 5 frames. No, that's true. It is fast as fuck. It is fast as fuck. Is it not 6? I thought it was 6. Is it 5? Damn. Kinda goated. Kinda goated for real. Wait, no, wait, is it? If it's 5, it's actually huge. If we block a Grimnir air seal dash, do we just, like, guaranteed win if we 623U? Because every Grimnir JL's after that shit, usually. If it's 5, that's actually really big news. Who 623U is 5? Ladiva's is very fast. I think I've labbed that before, actually. Wait, that's huge. I did not know that. In my head, I always thought it was 6. UDPs just win? Well, it's not a DP for her, but, like, It's her anti-air grab, right? But it should work in that case. That's actually really good news. That's very nice for that matchup. I think that should be an unavoidable thing for him then. If we ever block a seal dash, he should get guaranteed 623 ult. Oh, someone else is pulling that Voss BS. Well, I lied. Nothing, you got me excited, man. I was like, I know it's 6, but I want to believe you, because that sounds, because yeah, now we just lose, right? His JL is 5 frames, so now if we could, and he's even on block when you block his seal dash in the air. It's 6 frames. The second time I forgot it was 5. I hate you, man. You got me excited. It's like, wait, that's broken! Grimnir, Ladiva's best matchup? Even still, it probably still wouldn't be. But, you know, it'd be nice. If we had 50 meter and we blocked the seal dash in the air, he just died? Unfortunately, not the case. I want it where if you block a seal dash that's head height or lower, he doesn't have enough time for another aerial attack. Yeah, I mean, you could make it so you could block immediately, but otherwise couldn't do any moves until he hit the ground. It's a bit heavy-handed, but he's quite good, so. Remember you saying something about guard crush removing throw protection? Yep, that's correct. That's why Ladiva can get like a guaranteed U SPD off blocked H lariat standing or U lariats crouching. Or that's kind of the main example of it, I think. I tried Sora's Cheeks into SSBA, it doesn't work for some reason. I'm pretty sure that Sora's Cheeks leaves him outside of his SSBA range. Sora's SSBA might even be smaller than Avatar SSBA. It's small, man. If we weren't trash, we'd just crouch his air dash, though. I mean, you know, sometimes a little easier said than done, but... Chaos Legion. Is Kira about to kill Shiro, by the way? Could be quite something. Oopsie. Holy shit, Kag disintegrated there. What no brave points does to a motherfucker. Obstacle? Oh no. Okay, no. I'm pretty sure that shit's like minus 30. I think Shiro could have walked in and gotten a close H if he so desired. Bubs' reversals, if I remember correctly, are very minus. He's not rocking that Charlotte minus 15 or whatever the fuck. Maybe not his H. His H might be a little better, though. Any Bubs players know what his DP is on block offhand? My brain is telling me minus 24, but I think I made that number up. Ta-da! Which one? HDP. How minus is HDP on block? Is U-Chair invincible in the air for Kag? Not anymore. They took that away in 1.5. It no longer has any air invincibility at all when she does the chair in the air. So if you see her do it, you can always just smack her out of it. Minus 24? Holy shit, I'm right. Oh, wow. I'm so fucking goated. Okay, so maybe he couldn't have walked up in close H. He was a little far away there. Not a Bubs player, but minus 24, if I recall. Elena gameplay out. When are we watching it? We might do so after the bracket, maybe. Watch the gameplay trailer real fast. It's such a slow matchup. Oh, baby! Just walks up and throws it? Nasty, yeah. Alright, 2-1 Shiro. It was a very good try, though. That was a very good try. Very good set, indeed. Atlanta gameplay is out now? I suppose so. Trailer must... I know it was coming out today at some point, but... More points for me. L is is minus 18, rest of them are minus 24 all. Gotcha. Alrighty. So that is Shiro, who's gonna get the points for the people there. 2-1. Remember checking that because I wondered what was the purpose of MDP? Doesn't take up a cooldown, I guess, and it's like slow as fuck. I don't know why you want it to be slow as fuck, but it's slow as fuck. Yeah, I guess we'll do Desley and Greg, and then finally we'll do winners finals up here. Nothing and JF been waiting for hours. So slow it fucks over some people with their timing, I guess. All right, who's gonna win, Desley or Greg? That's the one that's like 20 frames to start up. It's crazy. Yeah, it's very slow. Alrighty, let's see here. Desley is the person who sent Greg down to losers here in the first place. So we'll see if he can fare better in the run back or not. Hop versus Hop. Yeah, I mean, Matera Hop definitely clears. I mean, at the very least, as like a neutral or a pressure tool, certainly. I'm pretty sure Matera gets safe jumps off of her shit, too. Okay. The diabetic sheep. Desley uses Hop like Dragalia flips. Oh, he's fucking dead, man. The hot lady has murdered me. Wait. Okay, wait. Wasn't there... Isn't there like a combo limit mechanic somewhere in this video game? I thought it was supposed to be here. Hop always catches me mashing dumb shit. Matera ignores compliment? That's my bad, I guess. That's on me, big dog. What the? Side swap? I mean, okay. Kind of works out pretty well for Greg in the grand scheme of things. Sure. Oh, good meter recognition. And they say Anila has low damage. Look at that. Good meter recognition from Greg there. To realize he was going to build the 100 by the end to be able to SBA, get his crystal back. It sees her outfit and gets shy? Yeah. I didn't feel robbed today, so I had fun. I think he played very well, yeah. Matera is secretly able. She does do some pretty nutso damage as well. If butterflies are involved. Oh! Man, got me sounding like the fucking Survivor intro music. That's how unfortunate that DP block was. Overlay, you stinky man. That's totally fair, actually. No, that's on me, man. I think I should be killed. Desley and Greg. Losers semis, not losers top 8. No, actually it's losers quarters still. Losers quarters. There we go. Finish! I'm hugging you tonight. I want to touch you. Neil 6H is so ignorant, it's true. Ow. Seems like Matera has a very weird hitbox on her butterflies for her arrows, like where it like detects that the arrows have hit the butterflies to blow them up, you mean? Is that like a known problem? I always thought it was a little generous, no? Like sometimes the arrow like is vaguely in the same neighborhood and the butterfly blows up. Is that not how it works? Good, confirm. Could have gotten a little better there since it was. It's super random, really? I was unaware. A little too early on the throw. Yeah, that a lot of those hop setups are safe jumps like that, right? Kind of like what Anila does. I've seen it hit when it shouldn't and whiff when it should. Oh, curious. Yes, H-Hop is very nice for, like, when she gets a counter hit, Brave counter. H-Hop can let her side swap very easily, Anila. It's true. Oh my, get rammed? It's the best move in the game, Matera. What the fuck are you doing? Trying to challenge the best move in the game. Holy shit, Battle of the Hops for real? Diabetic Sheep? My goats? Okay, tried to bait a DP again. Oh, that could have been the kill, but it's hard to hit confirm those singular far L's, man. Especially in that German rollback. But it doesn't matter. Definitely won game 1, by the way. Oh, I forgot to update the overlay. You stinky streamer. That German, not nuclear powered, siphoning off the French and Swedish energy grid rollback. Are Germans in chat, are the CDU based or are they bad? I don't know. I know nothing about German politics. Do we want them to win? No. Do you guys already have your fucking election? I actually don't know. I know you had that one motherfucker who had the eye patch. He was very cool looking. I think he might have been a bad person. I can't quite tell. Oh, the misinput! That was surely SBA, right? That was surely oh, that was punishable, but not... Nice try, brother. Brick, what the fuck are you saying? Listen, man, just because you don't know anything about, like, anything outside of, like, directly America, it's not my bad. Okay. You butterfly moment? Yeah. Shit's so active, man. They're old? That's all the info you need? Is der Blumengarten echt oder falsch? What is that? Blumengarten is like flower garden, right? Is the Blumengarten... Is the flower garden true or false? Is that what that says? I don't even know where Germany is. Is der Blumengarten echt oder falsch? I assume echt and Flammenwerfer? Yeah, that's true, that's true. Like, no promises about that matchup. You Butterfly is a problem. I don't know how I feel about it. I know how I feel about it. I think it's maybe a little too good. I think I'm very, I'm getting, every time I see it used, I get more confident that maybe it's a little, that I actually do know how I feel about it. I think it needs to be a little worse. I'm not entirely sure how yet, because I don't understand Matera that well. Especially not post-patch Matera. But I do think I know that I feel like it should be. Well, damn, Brick, I just didn't know. Well, you're like, yo, listen, you tell me I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You bring that level of aggression to me, little boy, I'm gonna bring it right back to you. It's holding down the nooch. It's holding down everything, brother. Basically, is the flower garden real or fake? I see, I see. Alright, nothing and JF. I don't know if nothing's already in here, but I'm gonna ping you anyway. Because that's just what friends do. Password Brawl, first to 3. You were speaking German? Well, yeah, I explained what it meant immediately afterwards, too, at least what I thought it meant. Reduce the hits back? I mean, I feel like, apparently, I haven't actually seen this yet, but apparently Matera, her U Butterfly, lets her ass do 125 meter combos. So I feel like maybe it shouldn't refund meter, like a Grimnir U Seal placement. They did the same thing to Grim, right? His U Seal placement doesn't give him meter back even when hits raw. It didn't matter at all for Grimnir, basically. But, like, maybe they should do that for Matera's U Butterfly. So like it doesn't refund the 12.5% on block and the 25% on hits, even if it's raw. Because like apparently Matera gets like 13,000 damage on some combos because she does, you know, counter it into U Butterfly, into pop the U Butterfly into SSBA or something. Maybe give that back to Grimnir. He's doing just fine, Kel. Don't you worry. Mr. Streamer, you keep misreading that change. Oh, what is it? What was it actually? The change that I misread it as, what they should do to U Butterfly, I think. What I thought they did to Grimnir's U Seal placement, which apparently they did not, they should do to U Butterfly. They should make it not refund, even if it hits. Make it like a DP. 12,500 is only on Belial Walk from what I've seen, or very specific DPs. I see. It has to be like very minus to set things up, right? Setup U skills probably don't need to refund, period. So wait, what did they actually do to Grimnir, Nainu? Gamba, you gooey Canadian. That's fair. This time I actually did forget it. Gooey, you Gamba Canadian? No, wait a minute. Nothing, and JF. 2 minutes, you do it on Bub's command grab. Minus 83! Fucking Omega lol. Can you believe this motherfucker? They put this guy in the video game, they gave him a minus 83 on whiff command grab. Now, to be fair, again, that probably should be the standard. I think Ladiva should be minus 83 on whiff too, but they changed doing 2-2U after J214H or 623H, effectively being air actionable after your special. It's now considered a cancel and no longer a neutral. I see. So, like, he won't get the refund in that situation, but not because it doesn't refund on Raw, but they just, like, hard-coded that situation to make it not Raw, make it a cancel instead, you're saying. Canadian, you goo Gambi, so true. How easy it is to get meter in this game? I don't think U-skills should refund periods. I don't know. I think it's fine. I think by and large it's okay. I don't think it will be like an absurd change, but I don't think it's necessary. It's like normal to use skill now. Gotcha. I like refunds, they're cool. Like, if anything, like the biggest problem with the refunds, if you saw this as a problem, would be the 125 meter combos, right? Which honestly I was kind of a fan of. But they removed those, so like it's fine. Damn, missing the 623U link? That's tragic stuff. Holy shit, rare Voss SBA. Not full cinematic, because that shit is so ass. Yeah, on chip. Oh, good! Spot dodge, but not gonna punish like that. Oh, he's the world's greatest? No, nothing, no! You're not afraid! Okay. I was like, what? He had AirPods in. I was like, you have to far L and then Raging Strike. You have to. You can't. You're out of range for far M. You can't do it. But he still got it. He's the GOAT. I miss 125 combos a bit. Yeah. Now, they were a lot of damage. Can you still do them off SBA punishes? It's weird. It's not off SBA punishes. I don't know if they removed that bug ever. But it was if you punish the first few frames at the startup of an SBA, basically, with a U skill, then you could get what the meter refund or the meter penalty didn't go into effect. I'm not sure if that's still in the video game, but yeah, you have to punish like the specifically the startup frames. Punishing them on the recovery doesn't give it to you. Moving them for the cast felt like nerfing Drive Rush for the cast while patting Manon on the shoulder. Me personally, I always would have just liked. Again, I really like the 1.5 patch, right? The Rasuja patch. I think it was great. But me, like, again, me personally, for my own, maybe this would be the healthiest thing for the game. But like for my own enjoyment, I would have just liked a lot of the U skills to keep a lot of their insane reward, but just be way higher risk. A lot of like those kinds of U skills, right? Like, you know, one of the changes they did make like that, for example, was like Ladiva's U lariats. When you spot dodge it, they added a bunch of whiff recovery to it, so that when you spot dodge it, you're like always gonna get a punish, right? I would have liked if that happened to like every neutral skip U skill that leads to a combo, right? Like Sora's U dash punch or like Zeta's shit or something like that, right? I play Bubs. I didn't get to abuse 125 meter combos. Lost at character select, I fear. That's not my fault. Ow, ow, ow. Ooh, maybe. They gave me the ability to abuse it with the patch. They took it away. Watch this nothing comeback. I mean, that first round win was still was very inspirational. But we'll see. Yeah, good old Baku Dashu. Okay. Oh, it's hard to confirm those headbutts, man. He's got no armor, that's true. He is in fact fronting. Wait, that wasn't a punish? Is this move even worse than there? JF delayed that, right? There's no way that nothing did 6XL into close M and recovered in time to jump his fucking U command grab, right? Is that real? JF just didn't do that as soon as he could, certainly. Oh no, the hit confirms, man. The Brazilian hit confirmed. After the buffs for M and especially HSPD, what do people use USPD for Ladiva? You can get guaranteed USPDs off the H Lariat or U Lariat's guard crushes. It is her highest damage SPD that leads into a safe jump. HSPD does more damage, but you lose the safe jump. But yeah, it's really, I think it's lost a lot of its purpose these days.
I don't think I'll be debuting as a master.
Unfortunate.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Bring back Jita Rekka? Nah. I'm good. I'm okay. Never ask a lady her age. Doesn't HSPD into U air grab into a safe jump? No. It leads, she's plus 27 off 623U. So it leads into a meaty raging strike, and you're still quite plus, but it's not a safe jump. That's sort of the price that you pay for the extra damage. Oh yeah, block brave counter into SPD. Make 5U on overhead. We're talking about Jita, right? I think you should go fuck yourself, Salts, but also much love. That shit sounds terrifying, though. I'm not down. Give her normal ship damage. Tekken 8 ass fucking balance patch, man. Killing you lovingly? Yeah, yeah. Much love, but like, immediately, as soon as you can, overdose on something violent. Give USPD armor? It's an interesting idea. I know one suggestion was some people want her USPD to like ignore throw protection entirely, but I'm not so sure it's a good idea because that would lead to a lot of. I mean, you still if you can't grab someone in block stun, then I guess you still can't grab as long as it doesn't ignore like the the universal fighting game throw protection of you can't be grabbed in your block stun. So I guess like that that would just lead to a lot more interesting 50-50s if she spends meter. Like she could like meaty SPD your ass. Don't worry, break its frame 30, so true. Kill him! Oh, he went for the extra damage. That, me personally, I find it easier to go into the raw 720 after the Raging Strike, because you get to buffer it. But he was dead either way. This is still dead by quite a while. Is that the answer to what would be the best character if the things that look like overheads were overheads? Is it Jita? I don't know. Again, like there's gonna be like some character who's like close M. You know what I mean? The second hit of Ladiva's auto combo kind of looks like an overhead, right? So like, by that I mean Ladiva, that like, you know, like the second hit of her auto combo, it kind of looks like her coming up from above with the overhead. Imagine for work the crowd instead of damage buff, you could ignore throw protection for one grab. That would certainly be something. Reverse sweep, baby. I mean, I'm here for it. I see you, Satan. Oh, no confirm. This is a boss with no soul forge and no armor, but yeah. Now he got his sexy back. He spent his soul forge though. He no longer has his sexy. Oh, no reactions against fear. Ladiva headbutt looks overhead. Yo, so true. It might be Ladiva, man. Eustace close and looks kind of overhead. Block this miss. Oh, he should be dead. That was a little close, man. You got a raging struck there, but he's still dead. He's still dead. That's all that matters. 18,000 health. 18,000 this health. Or something. Yo. A slight walk back to make the 2U whiff. He's kind of the GOAT. I need to lab that 6XL close M thing, by the way. You're out of range. Oh, he's just going for it. Okay, okay. I need to lab that 6XL close M thing. There's no way that Voss U grab is that ass. It must have been a timing problem from JF. I simply refuse to believe otherwise. Don't do this to me. I had to stop listening to Sexy Back a week ago. Ah, nice. Actually reacted that time. Well, I mean, you know, go back into it, man. It's good for you, probably. Ah, he's super dead. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, okay. Don't miss that. We don't miss those. Love is, in fact, in the air. Reverse 3-0. Ladiva in winner's side grand finals. Could it be?
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Is such a thing possible? You know, we've never had a Ladiva win wall brawl. Oh my god. Yeah, close L, close M. Little extension action. It's more likely than you think. Ladiva in my winner's side grand finals. It's not over yet, though. If I were you, I far M SBA, I think. Yeah, my GOAT. You gotta put him on 0 Brave points, man. I'm biased, as always. If there's a Ladiva on screen, I'm biased, okay? Nothing may have abandoned us, but he is still one of the best of us. So when he does lace up the boots, it's always a pleasure to watch. He may be a traitor, but you know, when he comes back, it's a damn nice thing to see. Oh, he's reacting, man. You can't get his ass. He's locked in. The Brazilian rollback will not defeat him. Okay. Oh, I like the patience, but he got his toes taken. Don't call it quite yet either. JF is JF is one of our consistently best performing people in this bracket for a reason, right? So nothing is certainly not out of the woods. Harp, by the way, thanks for the follow. Not sure if your name is Harpy or like Harp and then like a vertical bar. But regardless, oh, he's fronting. Your ass does not have Soul Forge, man. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me, Vasaraga. Oh, guess for game. Guess for game. Oh, he guessed correctly. Oh, no hit confirmed. Yo. Oh, my lord. He said, I don't want to guess. But unfortunately, that was not guessing is in and of itself a guess. Nothing is so good. He really is. It's a damn shame he doesn't play Ladiva, man. It's a damn shame he's a Charlotta main, because his Ladiva is damn good. You gotta hand it to him. It's a damn shame his ass does not play Ladiva, because his Ladiva is so damn good. It breaks my heart. Alright, man. Ladiva in winner's side grand finals? What a time to be alive. Jeff trying to lose me points. Bottom 1 Voss. God, we love to see a Ladiva win, man. Yes, I'm biased. What of it? Guild trip this man? Alright, Shiro and Desoli, they're right up to the plate. This is the first of 2, keep in mind. This is our final first of 2 of the night here. Shiro and Desoli. Thank you for my money, nothing.
I wonder what kind of
So all I'm saying is, if Charlotta is better than Ladiva, then, I mean, why is his Ladiva cooking this hard? Thoughts? Man, she can't be showing crack.
Cagliostro's always been Cagliostro.
She got more crack than a neighborhood targeted by the FBI, man.
What do you mean?
The CIA? The CIA did that shit, didn't they?
Believe in victory.
Not on my PG-13 game.
Engage.
They got plumbers in this game showing crack as well. Everyone's showing crack these days. We used to be a country, man. Sure. Is this matchup terrible for Matera? Is it? I guess Kag's Spike is a pretty good anti-zoning tool in general, right? Just spawning like the Pyrrhus directly underneath you like that. Where? Where is he? I just don't understand. Multi-hit moves break my brain. Kag's close H is like 4 hits, so it makes me think the combo limit should be arriving sooner than he actually does. He's not fucking late for work, man. He's got like a little, he's got the little, like, you know, slice of bread in his mouth, little slice of toast. He's running to school. He's got the briefcase and like papers are falling out of it. He's late for work. Combo limit, we need you. Show up. Is that the combo magician? It's true. CIA flooded crack in inner cities to fund juntas and shit. Yeah. Matera got more crack than a neighborhood targeted by the CIA. There you go. That was the quip. I just forgot if it was the CIA or the FBI for a second. Mars Magna. This is a new combo. I feel like I've not seen display you. What did you cheese fucker? What does this even mean? I like cheese. I'm lactose intolerant, but I don't let that stop. Okay, I'm braver than the Marines in many ways. I mean, not only am I a streamer, which is already like the hardest job in the world, but also I got like a 3 cheese pizza yesterday, and I have been just blowing up my fucking toilet, man. It's crazy. Maybe I should respect my lactose intolerance a little bit more. It's not losers finals, those are semis. Dr. Matera, I'm CIA. Lactose intolerance is a choice? I mean, yeah. I certainly choose to disrespect it. Cheese tastes so good, but it feels so bad the next day. Consume enough dairy, you can force yourself to no longer be lactose intolerant. Yeah, I have read that paper. Apparently, or I didn't read the paper. I saw the headline about that paper. Let me not, you know, be too highbrow about it. But apparently, it's a skill issue. Apparently, it's a skill issue. Apparently, lactose intolerance is a skill issue. I don't know if that's true, but I think everyone's seen that headline who's lactose intolerant, right? The lady who ate like nothing but dairy products for 14 days, and then just her body just like started producing lactase again. Well, that was midnight memeing. That sounds amazing. There was the one headline about it. I don't know if it's actually real or not, but apparently it is a skill issue. If you go hard enough, your gut lacks a bacteria that breaks lactose down. Yeah. But apparently, like, if you just eat enough like dairy products in rapid succession, eat like 5 pounds of cheese a day for like 2 weeks, it just comes back. A skill issue, and apparently people of European descent are less likely to be lactose intolerant. Yeah, because they've had dairy in their diets for much longer, right? For like thousands of years, or tens, or like, you know, yeah, tens of thousands of years, or something like that. I guess no, probably like ever since like animal husbandry, so like thousands of years. But you're just cultivating a culture in your gut. Yeah. I think it works for certain cheese. I can tolerate pizza, but grocery cheese destroys me. Well, I mean, pizza's like there's probably just like less lactose in like mozzarella or something, right? This is like a milder cheese. Is he fucking dead? He's fucking dead, isn't he? He's fucking dead, dude. She fucking killed it. That's crazy. Also, it's 1-1. What the fuck? Can't you also get lactase as a supplement? Yeah. I certainly have those pills, and I always forget to take them before I eat like a 3-cheese pizza. And, well, I mean, at the end of the day, it's fine. This is the part where I shill bidets to everyone. If you don't have a bidet, you need to get one right now. A lot of my dietary choices would be a lot more painful if I didn't have a bidet. That shit just makes the whole process so much nicer, man. That's all I'm gonna say. If I speak more, I'm in big trouble, but like, that shit is magic. I aspire to join bidet tax bracket. You can get a cheap one. You can get like one of the fancy ones, but you can certainly, you can like make a pretty cheap one. What the heck is a bidet? It's a thing in your toilet that shoots water up your butt when you poop. It's very nice for cleaning your butts, but it also, like, you know, you can do it mid-poop, and it's kind of like, you know, it just makes everything go smoother, in my opinion. Very, very nice. Not with that Cali rent. You can take a pipe, like you can take a small pipe and just sort of like siphon off some of the water that's going into your toilet, and then, you know, kind of like bend it around and point it up. You can like manually make a very cheap one. That's all I'll say. But yeah, if you want to buy one, they are a little bit more pricey, certainly. Like, the entire world, except for white people, knows about this shit. And, like, you guys are missing out, man. Everyone is eating off that shit. Okay, well, maybe that's a weird choice of words for what we're talking about. But everyone is really enjoying their bidets, except for you guys. I forgot bidets weren't standard in some countries? Yeah, it's like, you know, the entire world, basically, except for, like, Europe and North America, to my understanding. Maybe South America? I'm actually not sure. Are super big on bidets. It's like the white people think it's gay or something, I think. Some of them. So they're scared of it. They don't want water near their butt. They would rather it be unclean. A quick shower, like 30 seconds before you take a shit. That's so much work. That's so much work. Just give your butt a shower mid-poop. Also, good set. Bad matchup. The Desley must just be goated, I suppose. Lamp oil? Rope? Bombs? Yeah, exactly, Raz. I still like my garden hose idea. Alright, so that is Desley 2-1. So now, Metera Vasaraga, huh? Desley JF? I don't even know. Bad matchup for who? Someone said that this matchup was apparently bad for Metera. Can't remember who. It was not me, but I don't know, honestly, let's talk about it any which way. Post 2.0, I need to do a lot more research on Metera. Honestly, I'd be kind of down to get Metera to master. I was talking about Uel and Luane are the two characters that I really don't get. I feel like 2.0 Metera has changed in a lot of ways that I don't fully appreciate. This is the first of 3, by the way. I'd actually be, you know, again, depending on how long it takes people to get channel points, my current personal list for Road to Master, probably, after Anila, is Galleon when she comes out, but then Uel, Luane, Metera, probably. I like this lady is different in a lot of ways that I don't fully understand post-patch. Mostly in ways that make her a lot better. I have no idea how Metera's matchup chart looks now. Yeah. I'm gonna touch you in a real way, Brick? I mean, maybe you could have if I was going to Edevo, but I'm not anymore, so get fucked, idiot. Are you dead? Oh yeah, you are. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Nice. Also, Gamba. Oh, fuck. Yo, first off, Desley won the last one. Who will win? Shiro or Desley? Nope, JF or Desley. There you go. Gamba back up. That's not so halal. That's all I'm saying. That's why I will never be touched in a real way. Not like that, anyway. By my loving wife one day, perhaps. JF wants the run back? I think Nothing wants the run back, too. I imagine if you're Nothing sitting in Grands, I don't know, I feel like you would probably rather fight Vasaraga than Metera. And Geef? That's my actual human son, that's different. It's a very different kind of touching there. That is loving, wholesome touching. Oh, Metera, you Fireball is always going to win those wars, man. This Evo will probably be okay since tickets and such most likely already been bought, but I'm concerned for upcoming years afterwards. Yeah, I mean, I just more so decided not to buy my ticket. Despite I did want to go, but I don't know. Todo AJF. What does this mean? First of all, I am Vegeta. Vegeta is the cup because he is my father. Okay, good trade for Mr. Raga. I respect the decision. Stay safe, my friend. Yeah. I'm unhappy about it, but oh well. That's what I mean. I think the sentiment will increase after this year. Yeah. I was late to the party, so I got to see the absolute shit show before I made my decision. But yeah, if you bought the year shits like early. I got Vegeta's hairline. Does that count? Bro's a Norwood 17. Is JP on crack? Every move is a low-high mix-up. Stage are cooked for real? Just a little bit. Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit cooked. Broken ass Matera. It's true. Whatever character you just saw win is top 1. Those are the rules. I don't know if exclamation mark top 1 still works. It might not. I took it off the thing, but I don't think I deactivated it. You're mine. Your end is nigh. Now this move, see, broken ass you butterfly, this we can all agree on, I think. We need to call Fukuhara. Fukuhara is too busy, like, literally gooning to pictures of Matera right now, man. You think he's gonna nerf her? You know Matera got a Vegeta hairline under that? There you go. It still works, that's good. That's the wisdom right there. What was the purpose of that grab? I feel like it doesn't do damage and you lose Oki. Vasaraga often wants to throw people away from him so he can get... he has like a... basically a setup where he does his little roar and he gets armor on his moves after that. So a lot of his moves toss you away from him so that he can get that going, basically. They give him some space. It's also just like a command grab, right? It opens people up if they want to down back. And Vasaraga in general, he wants to get you to mash or jump because he gets very, very high reward off counter hit. And he does that by threatening the command grab, basically. So it's like a get away from me so I can get my... yeah, that thing, right? That's now he has armor on his specials. It's get away from me so I can get my armor and also a bit of a conditioning tool. What happens when you lose the mirror, though? Schrodinger's bottom tier? Oh, okay, well, as any good GM knows, specific overrides general, right? And that's just the rules, right? And as it so happens, there's a second rule, which is that the only balanced character in the game is the one that I'm playing. And I'm not talking about the character, I'm talking about the instance. Like, the instantiation of the fucking function, you know? The only balanced character is my Ladiva. Your Ladiva is dishonest and should be nerfed, right? So at that point, if we lose the mirror, then, you know, it's easy. Specific overrides general, and my Ladiva needs buffs, and your Ladiva needs nerfs. It's quite simple, you know? If I'm playing Voss and I lose the Voss mirror, your Voss is broken and my Voss is honest. It's really quite simple. Oh my fucking ears, man. What? Okay, cool. What does JF stand for? Just frame? Juan fan? My Beatrix is balanced, your Beatrix is the second coming of Nier? Exactly, exactly. Our honest footsies, they're degenerate neutral skips? That's right. I don't think I've ever had a winning rate on a mirror in any game. All Bs are good Bs? No, no, no. What's going on, Scavenger? My Beatrix, if I were to play her, will be balanced and fair, and yours needs nerfs immediately. Fucking Gamba slot machine-ass character who is honest bottom 1, exactly. JF stands for Justin Timberlake? Oh, that makes so much sense, man. Oh, actually got it before her arrow came out. Interesting. Because Matera, you arrow does just win. Like, it's treated as one level above, basically. So if you have a fireball clash like that, even with U fireballs, it wins. Because it's like 3 U fireballs. But he just hit her before the arrow even came out there. Pretty good. Voss U fireball is very quick, right? It's like 13 or 12 frame startup or something. Hashtag not all Bs. ABAB, all Bs are bastards. It happened again, man. It happened again. This is not fair. He's a better zoner than I am, Cygame. They told me I was top 1. Why am I losing to the big body in the zoning war? All Beatrix are bastards. Yeah, fully charged M tackle is very plus from very close even. Oh god, help. Die. Oh, dude, she's... Wait, is this more damage? Really? I trust JF Shrouding. I was gonna say she's dead. Is this the most damage Moss can do here? Watching Beatrix block your Abel was crazy. Yeah. Oh my... That's just rude, man. That's charging the 2H to bait out the... Oh my god. Would you eat my cooking after the things I've said in this chat? Aren't you like fucking 15, man? I don't think I would eat your cooking. I think you don't know how to cook. I trust JF's routing, not JF's router. Boss wall brawl buff is real. It's true. It's true. It's like a, you know, it's like a Dragon Ball Z like domain. 15% attack and defense to all allies that belong to the large male draft category. Did I say this character was mid tier? I'm in middle of top 3. Infinite attempt spotted. Oh, is that really what happened? Matera does have an infinite on Voss and Ladiva, but yeah, to my understanding, it's very hard to pull off. So, actually 16. Oh, my bad. Never mind. It's all fine. Dude, is she fucking dead? She's dead, isn't she? It's like 9,000 damage. Oh, okay. It's not quite Ladiva SSBA. It's not quite Ladiva SSB. He's gonna lose. He's dead. Yeah. Actually, he's dead. Yeah. I retract everything I ever said in this chat. Yeah. Call Sage. Alrighty then, chat room looking ass combo. It was not even a combo, man. It was just a raw SSBA. It's still funny with Matera. Some people say she's bottom tier, some say she's top tier, some say she's bad and bad. No one seems to agree where she is, it seems. I mean, I don't think, personally, you know, lay rational centrist, I think she's not, none of that is true, and I'm the only one who's correct. Matera is like a solid, like, high mid-tier character in this patch, I thought. But again, I do want to play her a little bit more to figure it out. Bottom tier Matera sounds like, that's like obviously wrong, I think, this patch, right? The idea that Matera is bottom tier in any way is like, you're just trapped in the past, right? You're trapped in like 1.0 Rising, where she probably was, right? But like, top tier also does not sound right to me, right? She's hot, next question. That's right. I wish Matera was bottom tier, like, you know, that's people that's trapped in the past, certainly. That is like a like that's true. I don't know if anyone is still actually saying that. That sounds like a ridiculous take to me. Matera high tier, let's be real. Maybe that doesn't sound crazy. My very biased opinion. Again, if it's within one tier of where I'd put her, so that sounds reasonable to me. Matera's 100% top tier if you happen to have a picture of your daughter on hand. What do you mean by this? Al? What do you mean by this? 1.0 Rising had Percy, Cat, and Neela being unplayable. They were not as bad as Percy, especially. I think was actually a little. He was bad, but he was not as bad as everyone said he was. I don't think. Also, Cat, I don't think was unplayable in 1.0 either. He wasn't bottom tier even back then. I don't think so. I mean, the obvious bottom one, I think, in Release Rising is probably Avatar Belial, right? But I'm not saying she's bottom one. I think she probably was bottom tier, though. Fuck. Percy's been consistent. Yeah, he was bad on Release, but I don't think Percy was bottom one. And people were too obsessed with what he lost from Vanilla, right? Cat was pretty bad before a Fireball buff. It's weird that you guys say this, because I had Cat in, like, low tier, and everyone told me I was downplaying like crazy before 1.5. Has Vayne ever left bottom 3? Now, don't ask questions that make people upset, okay? No one played 1.0 Cat to know how bad she was? Yeah, 1.0 exactly, I'm not sure. Like, literally 1.0, I'm uncertain. But, I know she got the buff to her Fireball. Who's Vayne? Don't worry about it. Calls top 1 in our hearts. I think Cat was never bad. She just had nothing really abusable. I mean, Cat's mid-screen was pretty bad before they gave her the Fireball buff, right? He was bottom 4 for a patch? Holy shit, so true. Alright, Grand Finals. Vayne patch made Cat functional. Before that, she was trash. Honestly, I don't fully remember enough about, like, before, like literal release Catalina to disagree with you. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Alright, JF or nothing. Remember, this is not will there be a reset. This is who will win. So if you bet on JF, you're betting on him to win both sets in a row. Just keep that in mind real quick. Let's put the L next to JF. Let's give Anila energy destruction and Vayne will cease to exist to me. What the fuck? Don't give Anila energy destruction. She had no mid-screen? Yeah, I mean, though, to be fair, that was a lot more common on release, right? Like, overall, the bottom end of mid-screen in this game has gotten a lot better. A lot of, like, while that is bad, and certainly the top tier has always had good mid-screen, right? But, like, that was less special back then, right? A lot of characters had really bad, like, just non-functional mid-screen on release, if I remember correctly, right? Jeff, I put 10 channel points on your name, take me to victory. Her main issue is she's a mid-range poking character in a game where 80% of the cast leans towards rushdown. I mean, that actually, like, a mid-range poking character should have good matchups against those people, right? I don't think that was her issue. I think her issue was mostly she got no reward off her hits. And then at 1.5, they're like, now she gets the most reward off her hits, which was very funny. Energy Destruction makes me come every time I see it. The diva gives me Mask the Masculine vibes from Bleach. 1000-Year Blood War. I don't know what that is. But it sounds like a luchador of some kind, so that's Pog. It's pretty Pog. 1.0 had the completely broken 6XL too. True, true. You can poke the map and not really win off those pokes? Yeah. Definitely a decision to remove a character's weakness completely. Yeah. It was certainly, I mean, and so, suddenly, Kalina's like top, in discussion for top 1 in 1.5. Crazy how that works. You take an all-rounder with one weakness and remove that weakness, and suddenly that character's really good. Who could have seen this coming, Game? Who could have seen this coming? Who could have guessed? Not me. Not me, man. I would never, God, I was flabbergasted. What a strange consequence. It could never have been, foreseen. Oh god, Brave countering Soulforge Voss. The Gamba is funny. I mean, nothing did send JF down to losers in the first place, but it was a very close set, right? He does have an advantage this time in that he's got, okay, he's got all that, he's got that extra life, right? Basically, they play, oh, what the hell? They play a first to 3 right now, and if nothing wins, that's it, tournament's over. If JF wins, we play a second best of 5. And then winner of that takes it all, right? So nothing does go in with an advantage here. Ladiva in Grand Finals, not only that, in winner's side Grand Finals. But, this is JF getting the run back. And JF is a scary boy, certainly so. Dog, I'd be bathing with toasters if I was in charge of balancing cat. I'd feel so damned if you don't, damned if you don't. I mean, I think there's a middle ground, right? That is a middle ground. Everyone mad at me for making her weak and then mad for too strong. I mean, I feel like that's a bit of a false dichotomy, right? The options are not make a character, nearly bottom tier or make them the best character in the game. 17k for nothing, 750 for JF. That's it's strange considering that nothing. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I think it's a little bit of JF underplay though. Is there a mod community in this game like SF6? I know a lot of people have like visual mods and audio mods and stuff like that. I personally don't really interact with them at all, but I think it exists. Like there's nothing he can do. So true, Rusty. I mean, he's up a game right now. Maybe I'm just brainwashed, but I feel like Cat was never too weak and isn't too strong. I mean, I think she certainly was too weak at some point. She was maybe close to like, being like relatively middle of the road before 1.5. I think she was still on the weaker end. I don't think she was like a garbage character or anything. I think 1.5 certainly made her, I mean, too strong. If you're saying she's not too strong in the sense that she's not like running the game, then fair. But she's probably like she's still stronger than most of the video game, right? Like if you mean that Cat is too strong in the way that like currently, Beatrix isn't too strong, Versuja isn't too strong, like Grimnir's not too strong, and that they're not running around like pre-patch Nier or something like that, then like fair enough, but kind of liked her pre-1.5 state. The only issue was there were better characters around. I think she was a little weak pre-1.5, but yeah. Definitely closer to balance than she was in 1.5. There isn't a noticeable gap between a character and the rest of the cast. They're not too strong. There was. Well, okay, so you're saying B-Grin and Versuja aren't too strong to me? Okay, then in that case, that's fair, right? And that, like, if you're saying that, like, too strong is, like, genuinely, like, a problem if they continue to exist in their current state, then I agree. I agree. I still think we can, at that point, then, the bar should not be, characters shouldn't be too strong. It's that, in general, the sort of gaps between, like, groups should be smaller, but... Yeah, the 1.5 patch is still, I think, one of the best, like, fighting game patches that I've ever experienced. I think it took it so much. Like, there were a couple of weird parts in there, certainly, and a couple people who got away with murder and stuff like that. But, like, it just took the game. Like, the game is so much better post Versuja patch compared to before the Versuja patch, personally. Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's definitely not. No one is Steve strong, except, like, probably Nier on release, but, like... If you weren't Nier, you weren't competitively viable? That's not true. There's a Fantastic Four, right? Granblue had the Fantastic Four. It had like Nier was definitely the best character in the game, but you had Siegfried and Seox and Belial, right? Who like weren't as good as her, obviously, but like they were certainly fighting and winning, right? Granblue for a long time had the Fantastic Four. Siegfried, lol, press 1 button to win neutral. Yeah. Siegfried, I think Siegfried was really interesting because he was obviously not as good as Nier, but he was also obviously number 2 in my opinion. Right? A best of 6 season 2, no scaling on headbutt, jump cancel, SPD. What are you talking about? You talking about in terms of like a good patch? I think SF6 season 2 was good. I think Granblue 1.5 like took a game that was in a really weird spot and made it like really good, I think. All right, well that's a reset. That is going to be nothing with the L next to his name now. Goes back to the Ladiva. Tried the potato out for a game, but I think season 2 of Street Fighter 6 not have as much heavy lifting to do. I think Granblue was in a worse state in 1.4 than Street Fighter was at the end of season 1, right? Now Granblue wasn't like horrible or anything like that, but like it was definitely like it needed some work, and oh boy, was the Versucha patch some work, right? The truck's license plate read Voss Destroyer. Yeah. Oh no. I miss 1.0 Nier. I mean, if you're a Nier player, I'm sure you do. Losing on 2B as a choice is a hilarious tag. He's got a little bit of the salt water in him, for sure. Alright, so now, JF has reset the brackets. Meaning again, we're going to play another best of 5. We go back to 0-0, right? But now it's just a straight up, there's no advantages, there's no extra lives, no BS, right? It's just straight up, we play a best of 5 and the winner wins. Looks like a 6-0 game sweep. I mean, JF is, you know, he certainly is new to Sig, he's adapting. But again, you have to realize that even that 3-0 right there, basically JF just brought himself back to parity, right? Now him and Nothing are even. That was all him, like, coming back. So it's very, I mean, it depends on if Nothing was, if he was waking up, if he was getting some data, we'll see. Or will these next 3 games go like the first 3? 9th anniversary Granblue trailer Galleon skin. When? Wait, which one's this? I wish Nier wasn't as bad as she is now, but I definitely do not miss 1.0 Nier. I don't miss 1.0 Nier either. He's fucking dead. You got 5U, man. 5U is a pretty insane combo starter on this Vasaraga fella. That time was very convincing, though. It's true. It's true. I mean, maybe it'll be another 3-0. I mean, I'm biased for Nothing. I love me my Ladivas. But it is true that JF is looking very in control right now. We'll see. He did not take that loss lightly. I miss CAG J22U involved. It's like not even, it wasn't even like it was like a huge problem, like ruining the game move or anything like that. But that's like one of the things I missed the least, man. That shit annoyed me a lot. I really did not like the J22U involved. Maybe that's like a scrub quote, but like, I'm glad it's gone for sure. Oh boy, he's on shit. Yep. Dude, JF is pissed. JF, they do not want to see a Ladiva win. I'll tell you that for free, man. They do not want to see a Ladiva win. And they is JF. Ah, he's got Soul Forge up, yeah. Can't do that. Oh boy. Oh, baby boy. Okay. That is -6 when you block his 5U like that, but that was certainly out of punish spacing. Okay, I couldn't really convert off of it. Soul Forge back on deck. Yep, Soul Forge back on deck. Exactly the problem. Oh, but that was really risky. And JF might be dead now? Oh, no, he's not. Nothing goes for the reset instead, and it pays off. Okay. Makes him watch the cutscene as well. Just take a second to take a breath, get some water. Signs of life from Nothing. Sure. I wonder if he could have killed his ass. I feel like maybe he could have killed his ass off the raw combo, but maybe not. Hold this cutscene. Yeah, take a deep breath in that cutscene. If Nothing is going to try and take back this like insane momentum that JF has, that could be a good place to start it, but we'll see if he manages it or not. He's not spot dodging the 668s, man. Does he know? You gotta spot dodge that to punish. Might not be reacting fast enough, I suppose. Vasaraga's +2 if he gets that, if you block that fully charged 6-6H. It can be punishably minus if you spot dodge it. This is, yeah, the optimal way to convert the most damage you can get here into the SBA. Have to maintain the agenda. Kizaru picture. Ooh, light headbutt. Oh, he backdashed. He thought it was the grab. He saw blue and he reacted wrong. Bolt 2 Brave counters baited in a row. That's really bad. This makes the resource game a lot less bad for JF than it was a second ago. Unchecked on the whiffed light follow-up. One Piece reference. Maintaining the agenda is our top priority. Oh, fuck. Okay. It's not dead yet, but it's not looking great. Counter hit, but he's not going to get the conversion. 2M. All right. Listen, I'm biased for nothing. Obviously, I'm biased. Who the fuck do you think I am? So I'm happy to see pulling some of that momentum back just a little bit. We'll see. It's not going to be a 6-0. It's not going to be a 6-0. Is that going to be enough to actually, you know, win the whole thing as he stopped the train? But you know, still a lot left to see, but it's not going to be a 6-0. We can say that for damn sure. JF taking a breath. Icing him out, potentially. Serious antics. Losing on 2B is a choice. So true, bestie. Alright, 1-1. This is a very crucial game here, right? Puts the other guy in direct death point. You'd definitely much rather be the guy up 2-1 than down 2-1 in the true grand finals. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, they did let him grab people out of hit stun. In a 1.5 as well. Very nice for Mr. Raga. The Lodiva April Fool's art looks like a Meat Canyon animation. I hate a lot of the April Fool's arts. Like, I know what they're going for, but it's just like, it's just not my vibe, man. Oh, it doesn't react. Maybe because he, when he did backdash immediately, he got you tackled last time, so it gave him a little bit of pause. Speaking of, JF mixing up his reversals very well. And you gotta do it, right? Voss was not handed an amazing set of reversals. You see right there, Yutako getting hit out of its startup frames. It's not frame 1 invuln. So you gotta be able to mix them up well to get value out of them, and JF currently doing that exceptionally, if I do say so myself. I love Charlotta's April Fool's art, the rest is kind of whatever. Oh, yeah. Very risky to Brave counter Voss when he's got that Soul Forge up. This is looking like it might be JF's game, but we'll see. I don't like any of the April Fool's art. It's not even so bad it's funny. It's just ugly looking. That is mostly my opinion as well. Yeah. I'm not gonna yuck anyone's yum if you find it like funny or something. I'm happy for you. Reversal super. Reversal super. That is uncommon. That is uncommon on Vasaraga. That is... In fact, that might be the first time I've ever seen a Vasaraga do that, especially SBA. I guess the idea is that it's not as easy, like you can't just like safe jab it. Well, I guess you still could. Yeah, it's just to fuck with them, I guess. It's just higher reward, why not? Sure, man. God damn. Alright, well, I mean, you're gonna have to unrattle your brain case right here if you're nothing and focus up. This is that is definitely a bit of a tilter, just because like who the fuck does that, but you gotta look past it. Okay, with the cutscene, give a cutscene back. Equivalent exchange. It's fair, I suppose. Yeah, headbutt is not going to be safe to the grab. There's a lot of things that can be, but headbutt, certainly not one of them. Okay. It's a lot of damage, man. He's not dead, but it's a lot of damage. Into immediately a very bad situation. Oh, not scared to Brave counter. Sure thing. No conversions, and so forth is still up. Ah, yeah. Went to the fireball there. I mean, that was one of those... Does roll SSBA even kill Voss in that situation? Hard to say. Regardless, tournament point here for JF to make it a 6-1. Wouldn't be a 6-0. We're pretty damn close. Let's see if nothing can claw his way back. Bonk. Okay. Representing this command grab now. Oh, caught him. Trying to mash out on a command grab, presumably, right there. He's not dead. It's a lot of damage. He's not dead, though. Even, like, regular throw will kill him here. Certainly, an SPD will as well, and he guesses wrong. Damn. Alright, still, though. Still tournament points for JF. This is what I'm talking about, right? JF won that last game. Very pivotal game. Every single round now, nothing is on survival mode, right? It's the kind of thing that can fuck with your mental a little bit. Alright, sure. Soulforge gone. Oh, gets swept. Still no Soulforge on the boss. But U-Tackle is going to be a chunk of change, man. He's not dead. But it's a formality at this point. 50-50 for game. Good spot dodge. Yeah. Had to guess for game right there and did not guess correctly. Tried to backdash the command grab, got load out of it, and that's going to be a 6-1 in JF's favor right there. Damn. He was not happy about that winners finals. Good games, though. Good set, certainly. Very well done, and all. I mean, shout out to Nothing as well. Very nice to see Oladiva in. Excuse me. Excuse me. What? Very nice to have Oladiva in winner's side of grand finals. Certainly. What is? What, Mister Sir? That Voss is going places? Yeah. I think this JF guy might have some potential. He should really play more Granblue, I think. Get away from me, man. Get the what are you doing? What did I miss? JF wins. JF W. Alright, run it back though. What are you doing? Get away from me, man. This says JF guy, you know, he's still in the early phases of his journey, but I think he'd be pretty good. Redeem the Gamma Mr. Streamer? Oh, so true. I gotta go like hide behind here or something. Look at that, man. No one bet on nothing. Or no one bet on JF. Alright, run that shit back. Vasaraga stands for Vroken Asaraga. So true. So true, bestie. Bro's been grinding that ranked. We got 8,900. We are so Barak. Vroken Asaraga. The hope is that me and Nothing play differently, and playing Nothing has conditioned him incorrectly. Okay. Down to earth. Oh, good jumpu, good jumpu, good jumpu. Sure. He fucked it. Bro's hair trigger on that shit. I tried to SSBA, or SBA rather. I fucked it up badly, but we're still chilling. Oh, so true, bestie. My ass is dead? Probably, right? Yeah, definitely. My 10 channel points paid off. Brick playing Ladiva. It happens every now. It's been known to happen occasionally. You two definitely played differently to my eyes. One of us plays well, and one of us not so much. Oh shit, he had Soulforge. I did not pay attention. I thought he was fronting. He was not fronting. That was real shit. I like him spending his meter like that, I will say. Oh, I got unchecked, man. I'm getting unchecked. Holy shit, I'm dead. Well, I'm not. Am I dead? No, I might not be dead. You're wildin'. You've been known to wild. Yeah, I am dead. I am indeed very dead. Basically, we'll lose 7 games of fighting the grappler, and your prize is to play the grappler even more. Hey, he's kind of a grappler too. He's like a half grappler. Okay. He does it too. We great command grab me. I was about to say you're ultra dead. I wasn't ultra dead. Okay, I was barely dead. All right, I was barely dead. There was no ultra to be had. What in the JU? Oh, tried to whiff punish that shit. No such luck. Oh. I'll be out of the range of 2U. Guess who's dumbass who's not out of the range of 2U? Nice. I did try to grab him out of his steppers. He did not let me do that. What the? Foolish? It's kind of rude of you. It's not going to get me the good shit, though. Oh, no, we weren't quite close enough, I don't think. Okay, yep. I tried to grab his ass and he did guess me. It's very true. I am going to die. Yeah. El Jefe. JF gave his controller to Mena RD in lower or what? In losers? Oh god. JF does not really need to give his controller to anyone, I fear. He is kind of that guy. I tried to down back a lot last second, but I did not. I was dashing. You can't cancel into block like that. I am minus there, it's true. Mashing will be either option. That shit doesn't work? This character's ass, man. Never mind, you're right. Charlotta is better. That's on me. Oh, nice. I wonder if JM would have counter hit him there. I got greedy for the J8s, but I think JM might have actually beat out the U-Trap. Okay. Haha. Gets down here, Mr. Soul. Oh, nice. Sherry's got a lot of value out of this 2U button. Oh, I didn't try to hit that button there. It's very true! I should have 720'd. He would have been dead. I don't think he's dead because he's Vasaraga. I didn't even do technical input. I just did simple. I think his ass would have been dead if I technically... I don't... Is he dead? No. Heartbreaking. If I 2-3-6, even his ass was dead there. It's that 18,000 health. I think anyone who isn't Voss or Ladivo is dead there. Nice delay. Caught me. Delay teching. Certainly. Ow. Ow. Don't miss your meaties on me, boy. Bonk. I am going to... I think I'm going to do it again. Ah, shit. He thought so as well. How unfortunate. What can I say? I like to do it again, right? He's got Soul Forge up. You don't do that kind of shit. Oh, dude, the delayed close ends are killing me. Very nice. 720 technical reward was such a neat buff. Indeed, indeed. I don't think I'll be debuting as a masked duelist. Bro's warmed up in the matchup, man. It's not fair. Oh, you can't roll that. Yeah. My bad. Command to grab. Oh, he's plus there, right? Ah, shit. Yeah. A little too much time. Again, I shouldn't... Empty jumping him is not really the way. I should be coming down with an aerial there to beat that U-tackle, but... I did kind of stupid. Okay, I'm not gonna get a lot out of this. That's okay. You know, I'm not so sure about this one. He's not dead, which is bad news. I did 720 that, but he's got 3 Brave points, so he's still very alive. But he is, I mean, at this point, he's 1 guess away, so that's interesting. Okay. See, 5U's real. He could even punish it. It was meaty. Nice brick at his home tournament. It's Thug finals. These are, it's a tradition. 5U's real, guys. It's so good.
Get grabbed.
Okay, bonk.
Nerd.
The fat ZZX. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoyed the bracket. Ah! Oh, you fireball. So true, bestie. This character certainly gets a lot scarier when he's got the meter up. Okay. Someone help. He doesn't want to get hit by the funny. Which makes me personally very upset. That's not quite what I meant to input, but what I did mean to input would have gotten me killed. So I guess we'll take it. Nice. The little 5U that good. I love the 5U rep. It's a funny move. I need to hit him with it at least once before the Thug finals ends, which means I might need to hit him with it right now. Fuck! This might be the last round, so. I'll have to spot dodge that. Alright, for Gort. Oh, the delayed close ends are killing me, man. He's got my delay tech timing, certainly. That's a big problem. Oh, command grab, beats headbutt. That's true. That's get fucking... The delay overhead on Vasaraga JL? That's what we're doing these days? Sort of you Larry did there. Didn't quite clock that I had the meter for it. That didn't reach. Amazing. Interesting. It's a very interesting situation you present to me right now. That was supposed to be 720. I fucked it. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. Oh, I would have been so funny, man. The roll 720 to kill him. I think 5U become a bit better without the unique sound effect. But Eva does indeed look like she needs a buff in your hands. That's crazy. That's such a that's a rude thing to say. It's a very rude. Oh, God. I was even a punish. I could have teched that shit. Double 2U. All the way across the sky. He's, you know, he's unhittable with the beam button. No matter how much I may try. I'm joking, man. I know. Bonk. Bonk. Go to the corner. Get, oh, caught, delayed SPD to catch the backdash. The world's greatest. I do love my back-to-back SPD, and I think he knows that. It's certainly a bit of a pattern of mine. I wish he didn't know it, because I do still like to do it. As a result, I do still attempt it quite often. Okay. That shit is unpunishable, but not only that, apparently it's out of the range of my far end after it's done, too. Yeah, why not, man? Let's just spend all of our fucking Brave points, because that's, like, what we do for fun around here or something. No, sir. Oh, he gets right. Nice. I did go for the command grab that time. Well done, well done. Oh, that was a punish that time, yeah. Not as much we could do. I did try to wake up throw him, because I felt bad about getting thrown. It's not a good idea. Plus on block, so true. He's certainly in Soul Forge, which means that is certainly a bad idea. Yeah, that's also plus. Yep. Some very bad match timings there, certainly. Matching on a lot of plus on block shit. Nice. Well, good games, Mr. Hefe. Hey, 3-1. Thoughts? But yeah, that is gonna do it for the bracket fills. Congrats to JF. Bro's been keeping up a fuseless tradition of Vasaraga often winning the wall brawl, honestly. I feel like he's been... Has he won the most of, like, the past, like, 10 or 12 or something like that we've done? I feel like it, right? He's been very consistently good, this fella. Good work, indeed, indeed. You are dog shit. I mean, great. Good games, good sir. You watching the trailer now? Oh, I was about to forget. I was absolutely about to forget. Yeah, sure. Let's go watch the Elena trailer and see what's there. Let me just disband the room and exit out of Grand Blue and everything. We'll do that, and then that'll be the last thing that we do before we end the stream for today. Grand Blue, Blandesy, Gursus. Elena trailer. I assume I can just fucking look this shit up. It'll come up, probably. Elena trailer SF6. Elena gameplay. Oh, it's shorter than I thought. Are they normally only 2 minutes? I feel like it was a little, maybe it is. I think it was a little shorter or longer than that for like Mai and Terry and shit. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Let's not put this on double speed. Let's not do demon hours. All right, Elena's gameplay trailer. The guides are longer? Oh, I guess, yeah. This is not the full thing, right? It's just the trailer. That's true. Because I guess, yeah, she is like a month and a half. She's a month and a half out still. Now, yeah, I was like, I thought when people said the trailer was out, I thought they meant the guide was out. But yeah, the guide's still not going to be for a while. She's coming out on June 5th. Because the goddamn Switch 2 is coming out on June 5th. So we're still like over a month away. So I guess it makes sense.
Taking a life and giving life?
Okay.
Fighting and living?
Get rid
I
of the
wasn't
scoreboard.
looking to fight to the death.
Sure. Her theme is kind of, you know, it's alright. I like it so far. Whoa, what? Is there something weird about the stage? Is the game just like... Is the game just like animated differently on... And something about this does not look like Street Fighter 6 to me. I don't know why. Okay, now in motion it looks certainly a little bit more so. So you got the Salvatore Ganache move? Okay, hold on. We'll watch the full thing and then I'll pause it and take a look afterwards and stuff like that. Mystical Realm? I guess so, yeah. It looks a little weird. Sure, yeah. She's got, yeah, they probably can get an air-to-air combo even on like non-counter hit, kind of like a Jamie or Bison type thing.
You dance with me.
So true. How about you dance with her? The stage looks like it's on an angle. Yeah, I will say the stage, it's not that it looks bad, I'm not so sure that I like looking at it, right? Sure, yeah. There's a lot. I can't tell how much of this is like target combos and how much of it is like canceling into this like some sort of like Rekka like kick stance or something, right? It's probably level 1. She can you can continue to combo afterwards? Okay, interesting.
Oh, thanks.
Nice fight. Nice fight though. It's zoomed in a bit. Yeah, it looks weird. This is her old SF4 outfit, right? I think. Where she is not wearing very much at all. Okay. Little DP punish. Okay, so immediately it looks like one of her EX moves is a combo tool, which is very nice for her. Her DI is a lot of the DLC DIs have looked very fake. Like this, like they're not even attacks, but yeah. Good ass drive rush, by the way. Okay, so that's level 2, I guess. It almost looked like a level 3 for a second, but it must be a level 2. This level 3, gotcha. Beats your ass. Her and Kumar are still friends, which is nice to see. Yeah, they're sparring together. Cool, cool. Got like a Chun-Li style KO screen. Is that CA or level 3, I think? So true, bestie. Let's take a look at this one more time and try to. They cooked with her. The animations for all of her moves and stuff do look cool. Again, I'm not so sure I like looking at this stage. Like again, it looks good, but something about it. Yeah, it looks like the stage itself is tilted on like a 45-degree angle, right? You missed the post-credit scene? Oh, is the post-credit scene? Let's see. What's the post-credit scene? Oh, amazing! Like, in case you had any idea, any illusions about what that was, she goes healing. Yeah, in case you weren't sure what that was.
Grabbed, comma, nerd.
So her level 2 heals her? Is that right? Her level 2 heals her, huh? Yo, Kimomo, thanks for the... That's... Okay. Yeah, man. Okay, sure. Listen, I didn't play Street Fighter 4. Added a reverb to induce PTSD on SF4 players. Yeah. I didn't play Street Fighter 4. But she can cut level 2 short early to get healing instead. Yeah, I mean, there's a trade-off to it, I guess. It's on the Steam page. I see. There's a trade-off to it, and, I mean, this is kind of the same potential problem, right? Because the whole thing with Street Fighter 4 is, like, you got Ultra Gauge by taking damage, and then when she healed, she could spend her Ultra to get more healing, so she could take more damage, so she got more Ultra, so she got more healing. You do build meter in SF6 by taking damage, too. Certainly not as fast as you build it by doing damage, so there might not be... It might not be the same thing, but that's certainly interesting. Yeah, okay, so she heals on her level 2. Cool. Fun. Her stage kind of hurts my eyes. Looks like she has good buttons, right? Like some really... I don't know what exactly... Like, that's like a heavy kick or what, right? That's got to be heavy kick, I have to... Or maybe that's like some sort of command normal, like a back heavy kick or a forward heavy kick or something. That seems like her big, like, punish counter starter, right? She's got what looks like some sort of low crushing... Is that her overhead, maybe? It does look like all her moves are kicks, though, right? She's the reverse ed, the anti-ed. This could be like, her like forward medium punch or something. Did we see her punch ever? Looks like standing heavy kick punish counter. Yeah, that's a sweep, I presume. Looks like a pretty nice big sweep. She's got a couple of stances. I'm not sure if those are specials or what exactly, but I assume she's got a couple of some stance type shit. Anti-fireball move, sure, fine. Yeah, anti-fireball roll that can go into other stuff. I wonder what this effect is that shows up on some of her moves, right? Got this little glow that shows up sometimes. I'm not sure what exactly that is. Got the Salvatore Ganache? Yeah, man. Yeah, so I will say, we'll look at it later. The EX version of this move looks like a combo tool, which is very nice for her, right? In general, like comboing, doing like combos in SF6 with EX moves instead of drive rush cancels is quite good for you. It's a thing a lot of the better characters can do, and it seems like maybe she can too. She just double roll? I wonder if that's like, yeah, she did. I wonder if that's the heavy version, or if she can just like choose if that roll is like a Rekka. Because it looked like she rolled into a kick earlier, right? So I wonder if she can just keep rolling and keep doing anti-fireball shit. Looks like she can extend off level 1 with like a DP at the end. Do we see her have an invincible DP? I don't think, like that is like this, if you know, this would be her DP style move. I don't know if we saw an OD DP in here. I got its effect only on her specials. That's probably true, yeah. Nice fight, Tol.
I'm ready to go.
I will say, can I just say, I like, I think I like her new outfit more, but her haircut is, they keep giving, like, SF6 characters really weird hair, man. Right? They did it to Aki, they did it to Marissa.
I'm ready to
I feel like the hair in this more, but I mean, the outfit's cool, I guess, but I think her new outfit is a little bit more, has a little bit more personality to it, I guess, besides just being naked, essentially. Which I can else, that's whatever she wants to do, she can do. Mods will give the new outfit the old haircut. Yeah, I think that's the best. Yeah, but this right here, this is pretty nice, right? The fact that she can combo like this, like this EX move is clearly a combo extender. Well, maybe it's a combo ender, actually. Now that I'm looking at this. Yeah, if it's like a combo, if there's no way for her to extend off that, then never mind. I was thinking it was like a Bison Scissors or like an Akuma Adamant Flame or something like that. There you go, that's the DP. Well, we don't know if it's... I don't know. Oh, this. Oh, yeah, this. You're right. Yeah. She's got an ODP. Yes. But yeah, this move, if she can extend off this, that's very nice. If it's just like a combo ender, it's something, I guess. Maybe in the corner, like Zangief. Yeah, that she does have a reversal. We did see that. What the hell is that? Okay, cool. She just do 2 jump normals? She got jury shit? She got feng shui engine type shit? So true, bestie. You get Oki even if you can't extend. Yeah, but I'm talking specifically, there are a lot of like the better characters, you know, like Bison and Akuma are the 2 that come to mind right now, but I'm sure I'm forgetting. But like, the fact that they combo off of their EX moves means that while they're comboing, they're regaining drive gauge, right? So like they get to do the combo, do damage, and regain drive gauge as well, whereas like if you're using drive rush cancels, not only is it 3 drive gauge as opposed to 2 drive gauge, you also get locked out of drive gauge recovery until the combo ends, right? So being able to, having your EX moves be combo filler is really good in this game. And I thought that like little wheel kick thing was that, like Bison, like Akuma, but I'm not sure, actually, now that I'm looking at it, I'm not sure. That looks more like it ended the combo, not that it extended the combo, right? But that is like a thing that a lot of very strong characters can do. That would be very nice for her if she has it, right? I guess you could use the roll thing to get close in 50-50. Yeah, it depends on what the options out of it are, right? And it's level 3, she kills him, and we see that she's got the healing. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna be curious to see how much damage she loses off the level 2. I guess the good thing about this, the difference between this, like one of the big things that's different between this and her Ultra Street Fighter 4 healing, is that to get the healing here, she has to hit you with level 2, right? So it probably is fine. Like my early guess is that this probably is totally okay that she has this. It's gonna be good for her, certainly. But I don't think it's gonna be as broken as it is in Ultra Street Fighter 4, right? Because in Street Fighter 4, to my understanding, she just like in neutral went healing and then got her health back, right? She has to hit you with something, go into level 2, and then cancel it to get the healing. So this seems like a much more balanced way to implement this, would be my guess. But yeah, interesting looking character, certainly. Seems 10 times more fun than Mai. I mean, certainly seems very, like, there's a lot of stuff she's doing, right? Maybe we'll see when she comes out. It doesn't seem like it's just gonna be her, like, throwing fans over and over, certainly, right? SF4 also had backdash being crazy. Yeah, foot player market. The foot fetishists are eating well, certainly. Though I mean, Elena's she's you know she's kind of got everything. Not gonna lie to you, except like a normal haircut in her normal in her regular outfit. But yeah, I mean, she looks very interesting, right? There's like some she's some anti-projectile shit going on in there. Obviously, she's got the healing. Seems to have good buttons, right? It seems like she maybe has like a pretty strong combo game. Again, that's the thing that I can't quite tell from this, right? Her drive rush looks pretty fast. Right? Well, we'll see. She notably doesn't seem to have a fireball, which I think is like, that's She's never had one, I don't think. But like, just in general as like, NSF, that certainly is like a bit of but she has a really good anti-fireball tool at least, right? So it doesn't look like you're just going to be zoning her out forever or anything like that. I'm interested. I'm excited. I think she looks cool. Now, with that being said, June 5th. So, I mean, don't get too excited because we still have over a month, like 5 months, or 5 weeks rather from now, right? Is when she's coming out, like 5.5 weeks from now. So, again, don't get too excited. But, next year when she comes out, I think she's going to be really fun. And I think the healing implementation is actually very smart. I think this is a much, I think it's easy to be like, holy shit, she's back and she still has the healing. Wow, she has healing. That's so broken. But I think it seems like it's a much more reasonable implementation of it, right? She has to get a hit, and I don't think meter is as quite as easy to come by getting hit as Ultra Gauge from what I've seen. So and she's giving up damage on her super when she does get a hit. I almost wonder if it'll turn out to not be that. I guess one big thing is how much does she heal? Right? Because, it's not going to be this. But obviously, if she heals, 8,000 health, then it's broken. But, there's, a large, reasonable range there that we don't really know, right? Is she healing 1,000 health? That's kind of useless. Is she healing, 3k? That's kind of on the high end. That's pretty fucking good, right? That might be way too much. So, there's a moderate range there where, there's certainly meaning in what the actual value ends up being, right? Ultra Gauge was legitimately designed as a revenge comeback mechanic. Yeah. So, in many, again, I think it's very easy to just, look at this and, knee-jerk be like, holy shit, she still has the healing, it's gonna be broken. But in many different ways, this looks like a much more balanced implementation to me, right? So I think I'm pretty happy with it, right? I'm pretty happy with it. Terry Mai, Elena Bison, looking back, year 2 is so good. Yeah. And, Terry and Mai got done, Terry and Mai are both better in this game, at least cooler, in this game than they are in City of the Wolves, honestly. So they did the guest characters extreme justice. Bison's obviously super cool, and then Elena looks Bison's cool. Obviously he's not very balanced, but he looks super cool, and he's he's like a zombie and shit. I think it's cool. I think it'll be fine. I think S6 a culmination of everything they've learned over the years. Yeah, I don't see oh my god, broken healing here, right? I think it seems like a very reasonable implementation. So I'm pretty happy with this. Excited to see when Elena comes out in 2027. I think I'll be very excited to see how she plays and fight her and stuff like that. I think it'll be very cool. But yeah, fellas, that is just about going to do it for the stream, I think. We're not live tomorrow as normal. Saturday, I think we're going to do more coaching, probably more Grand Blue coaching for the subs. So if you want to come by and hang out and either, just watch and discuss or be my bouncer like Nainu was last time, or if you want to come by and actually get in the room and see if I can give you any advice, then certainly do so. Yeah, and then Saturday, I'll post the sign-up link for the intermediate wall brawl, probably right now, right after I end stream, just because it'll take a little bit more organization. But if you want to be part of that 10v10 crew battle, whether an intermediate or a master, I'm gonna be a little bit more explanation in the post, but be sure to sign up and organize. Besides that, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you on Saturday if you're subbed, and Sunday if you're not. Bye-bye, fellas.